Meet Pod Grader.
Welcome to the Pour Up Podcast. I am Mike Lake, aka Salt and Pepper Beard, aka Hillsboro Slim, aka Call Me Yogi, No Bear.
Oh God,
I do yoga now.
you do yoga now?
Yeah.
How does your floor feel about that? Yo, it's your boy CP34, aka the Big Dipper, aka British Montana, and I don't have the videos uploaded, but I appreciate y'all giving love to my TikTok, where I went ahead and I took French Montana's identity. I will definitely post those. Those are on our IG. I'll post. We'll have them for the next our next freaking show. But yo, welcome to the Pour Up Podcast. What is going on, Michael? You over there tinkering with stuff, so I guess I'll talk.
I can multitask.
Okay. Can you?
You're asking me what's going
I can
on?
multi-flash. But what's going on, sir? What's going on with your week?
My week's been good. Everything's good.
Yeah, no Russians attack you yet?
Not yet.
No?
Not yet. Maybe some cyber bots. I had a couple extra spam
Yeah.
in my inbox.
Yeah.
But Russia keep their ass over there.
Yeah, man. No, it's getting nuts over there. It's pretty crazy. But you know, like I said, when you got a madman running the asylum, what can happen? But we ain't that kind of show. We ain't a political show. I should do like a political commentary, what's that one show?
The
that
collective audience went boo. We ain't here for that.
Was it John Oliver or what those dudes on Trevor Noah? I kind of like Trevor Noah. No,
John Oliver, Trevor Noah, and the main one came back. I can't remember his name. It's weird.
Jon Stewart.
Stewart's back on
shit.
Apple TV, Apple Plus.
Okay,
it's pretty cool.
I'm with that. I might have to get on that.
It's a dope show.
Yo, so speaking of dope shows, later on, guys, when we get to our topic of the day, we will be talking about online dating. What are y'all doing on online dating? Mike and I are kind of old, and we kind of. I went on one online.
Can you
date.
just call yourself
old.
names?
You're
You always
older
try to
than
group
me.
me into.
You're older than me, so you're old.
I am your elder, so you should listen to me.
Yeah, well,
You always try to group me
I'll put
into
you in
your
a home.
self-slander. You like, I'm a self-deprecate and bring Mike with me.
I'm gonna self-defecate on this microphone. Shout out to Nina Simone and our girl Lauren Hill.
Lauren Hill.
But no, what I'm saying is that first off, when the online dating age came around, Mike and I were wifed up with our current girls. And I'll tell you back. I went out with one girl from Tinder once a long time ago, and it was awful. But we'll talk about that later. We have some guests on, two lovely ladies that are going to talk to us a little about it. I have actually some information from the homie Don, and I'm gonna call him anonymous Tinder Joe, who left us some information about online dating, but did not want to be featured on the show. But that's later on, y'all. Before we get there, I think. Were we done with the banter? Did you want to banter a little bit more before we get to your pick?
I think I'm good on banter.
You good on banter?
Wait, I worked out all 7 days since the last show.
Bullshit.
Deadass.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, I know you're telling the truth. You know how?
Because we've been talking about it.
Well, no, because we did the sign up thing on the
you can see it on the
I can see it.
That's me bragging. Every
Yeah.
time I do that, picture me bragging.
How's mine looking?
I haven't seen you. I forgot you was on there. God damn.
I don't generally tend to wear my watch during the day, so y'all don't necessarily know what I'm doing. I'm definitely doing butt clenches at my desk during the day. So
That's just farts,
getting my
bro.
glutes. No,
Don't do yoga with me.
Do it right now.
I'll be Yogi. You be Boo Boo. We'll turn
Why
up
I gotta be boo boo? I'm tall.
because you're my sidekick.
I'm taller. Isn't Yogi's taller than boo boo? Isn't he?
Yeah, but Yogi's the big one. You want me to be that, right? So you be the sidekick.
Can I just be the ranger? What's the ranger's name?
You would be the ranger.
Park ranger.
Ranger Rick. Ass.
His name wasn't Ranger Rick, was it? Was it Ranger something?
Let's
Anyhow,
get to the shits.
all right. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our fantastic news segment starring your
That's
homie
funny.
Slim.
Actually,
Let's do it still, you're lucky that time was not on my side this week, so I did not get to slander you in the transition.
it's still the normal.
It's still the normal transition. Yeah, it is. I'll get to it when I get a little bit more time, but for now, you have a reprieve. Did you want it? Did you want me to just
No,
show
I
it?
got
No,
it.
you
I
got
got
it. All right, go ahead. So if you haven't tuned into the Poor Podcast in the last week or two, Slim Picks is actually the segment of the show where our homie Hillsboro Slim, aka Mike Lake Salt and Pepper Beard, will actually find the viral videos of the week that he found hilarious, and I have not seen a single of these videos yet. So this is going to be actually new to me as well. So we're going to get our natural reaction, drunk reactions here.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
So this first one, this one struck home.
Oh, you did get it up down there. Look at you.
Yeah, this one struck home for me because I have this very same question. We're gonna throw it up.
The fuck is keeping
Make it
Arby's
bigger.
in business?
I don't know who's keeping Arby's in business, but the fact that they still are is suspicious.
Oh.
Now, walking in, these floors are giving me very much so Wendy's,
don't.
bacon it, y'all. Arby's sell used Cuda
He
cats
doesn't
on the
have
bun.
it.
I was taken back because the
There you
workers
go.
cared about my feelings and asked me was I ready. At McDonald's,
start it
they
over?
just be like, go ahead. Y'all, look, they sell used coochies. I want whatever you recommend.
The gist is who keeping Arby's in business?
Now, that to me is screaming suspicious.
Their breakfast.
The guy who works at the front counter
you
never
eat at
even
Arby's?
ate Arby's.
Have you
in
never
his
had
life.
Arby's
My total was
bib? I used
$17
to work
at Arby's.
and they
$17
could go to hell for that. I don't care if I like the taste of this milkshake or not. I'm gonna say it's good because it was free.
It was free.
Delicious. So far, I see who keeping Arby's in business. They
She looks
said-
like a Black Rose Waldo.
The
Is
dude
that just
behind
me?
the counter
Is that on
told them
purpose?
people that I'm from TikTok, so I heard the manager scream. Y'all
She got
make
the hat.
y'all
She got the
make
hat, the
us
glasses,
look
and the little
so I'ma
striped shirt.
drive
Better
home
drop her
so
out.
it could be the-
Drop her out.
So yo,
Yeah, so
she go in on it. She go in for a minute on it. She's talking about how the roast beef look like used coochies. She was talking about
if you want the definition of roast beef vagina, Arby's, they have the
Arby's.
meats.
Got it.
Yeah.
I used to work at Arby's though.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is that
Like-
what?
Right after high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have the meats?
It's a bunch of meat, but I
Yeah.
didn't eat that.
You never eat there?
No, I just worked there.
Is it like horse meat?
I eat the fries. No, it was like real roast beef. I guess
The curly
but
fries?
It's roast beef. Roast beef.
Yeah. You don't like roast beef?
Not from.
You don't like
Arby's.
dark meat?
I'm cool, bro. You eat roast beef?
I do like roast beef. I do. I'll eat some roast beef from Arby's. I have no problem with the Arby's roast beef. Roast beef.
I think I know who's keeping Arby's in business.
It's me.
I was gonna say white people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I like that, but you don't like their breakfast? Oh wait,
No.
no, I'm tripping.
No,
Hardee's. I'm thinking of Hardee's, not Arby's. Does Arby's have breakfast?
I don't know. You
I-
said that.
No, but I have had their roast beef before. And shout out to Arby's on at Love's on fucking I-4 in Lakeland. Y'all kept some hungry nights dropping on my kid. Appreciate that.
Well, that was the first video. Arby's. I think her name's Auntie Nisi or I don't know. It's on the video. Y'all check it out.
All right, I'm glad you are giving these people some big ups by not knowing their name.
I saved it.
We're gonna
as their
play your
name.
video. Fuck your
Actually,
name.
this is
though.
on you. I saved it as their name. You didn't save it.
I'm
like
sorry.
That. And
Video
then-
1,
now I
video
don't
2,
know
and video 3. That's all I have the capacity
So
for
this
today,
is your
Mike. It's the
fault.
day before Friday.
Why you trying to-
Welcome to Tampa's biggest Friday pregame party here on the Power Podcast. We'll get this video here in 1 second.
Her name is.
Oh, wait on this. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're watching us on YouTube. If you're not watching us on YouTube, what do you do? You like on Facebook and you follow on Instagram. What do you do on Twitter?
Same. You can follow.
Like, follow,
Yeah, you follow my tweets.
share. All right, you up.
I got it. Hold on.
Dee-doo.
So the this next video, this a shout out to me, you and Steve.
Oh God.
But if you ain't never kicked it in the cipher, the cipher will live on forever. And hold on, let me tee it up because Claude's gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You know me. I'm gonna judge you. There you go.
I'm gonna
Not a
pause
finagle.
it and then switch it.
There you go.
And then do this.
Nice.
It's Curtis in the car,
Oh,
hanging with
Jesus.
the boys, getting off a couple of bars.
Yeah! My name is Eugene.
Thank you.
Ain't got a queen, but the mustache looking mean.
Oh Jesus.
Hi, it's Larry in the back, looking like a snack. Yeah, it's $4.
They look like some broke down Ghostbusters. Don't they?
What was that?
Don't they look like the broke down Ghostbusters?
I see it. They missing one.
He's dead. He's dead. That's the one
Bro said he hurt his damn back.
that. The one they're missing is dead.
The cipher lives forever, man. Old dudes was getting it.
Yeah.
I know you was talking about he was rapping, but they was rapping.
The cipher lives forever, but those motherfuckers are about to die soon. They are on their deathbeds.
I hope they go out rapping. Salute to
they-
them.
they-
When we
I'm-
70, 80 years old, can we get in the car and freestyle?
I'm pretty sure when you hit stop on the video, they died.
No, bro. I'm not
They're
doing
done.
that to the old
It's
man.
gone. Those
I'm
old
not
men
doing
are
that to the old
gone.
Don't be mean, Clark.
You know,
To the old
it's like the
men.
Notebook. They all died at the same time. Never mind. I ain't gonna do that. What you got next?
That's terrible, bro. But that's at retires and at retirement
Are those real actual old people, or those young people dressed as old people?
at retirement house on TikTok. Those are real old people.
Those are real old people.
Old people can't freestyle.
No, they don't typically drive though, or have that much, energy.
What's
to-
with you and old people, though? I feel like I'm gonna hit them up and see
Yeah.
if they want to battle you.
Yeah, I'd love to battle them.
You're gonna lose.
Yeah, I mean, does this battle require teeth or chewing or? Walking
No
briskly?
holds barred.
Uh,
They're gonna be on your ass. They can rap.
Okay.
You can't.
All right, sure, I'll get it. We'll see. We'll see. What you got?
And this next one is from at Better Than Your Boyfriend, but it's gonna take me a second.
Oh,
to
better than
get
your
to
boyfriend.
it.
Jesus. I
Uh,
thought you keep these videos PG, Mike.
No, that's just
No
his handle,
OnlyFans
bro.
videos on this joker.
It went not like that. Why
I'm
would I
just
share
making-
that?
She said better than your boyfriend.
That's just his handle.
Oh wait, it's a dude.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Oh, because he's better than your boyfriend. I get it now. I'm a little slow, y'all. It's the Thursday before Friday.
Oh my God, man.
Yeah, I said it's the Thursday before Friday. Make a joke.
Chat him up while I get it down.
Once again, hey, while Mike is that final video going, we might as well throw this in here. We will be at, for the last time, I'm going to say this before we will be there. We'll be at Vibe with the Village in Plant City. I believe it's in Plant City. This Saturday from 1 to 6 o'clock. Vibe with the Village from Hidden Sound Village. Our homies at Hidden Sound Village. We will be there covering the event from 1 to 6. And just the FYI there. Oh, there we go.
There you go. I needed to get it in.
Yep. You got it. Oh, I like it. I like so far what I hear.
Oh, it's no music.
Oh.
But shout out to I figured this was our last show for Black History.
Okay.
So I wanted to get a little Black
Ignorant.
History
Okay,
moment.
sorry. Got you.
Why does it gotta be ignorant?
I don't know. Most of the shit that's been
Stop
coming
trying
out.
to- stop
Go
trying to
ahead.
predict my shit.
Okay.
These slim picks, not claws picks, no
That's
CP,
true.
nothing. All right. So anyway, Black History Month. This is the last show of Black History Month. We did some stuff earlier in the month. We talked it up. We did the proper regal thing and did it justice. This here for just.
I hit the scene. I be fresh as
Jesus.
fuck when I hit the scene.
That's
Everybody
hilarious.
know me. 40 tuck in my skinny jeans. I'm so fucking low key. All hundreds finna go get some cologne. I'm so fucking low key. All hundreds finna go get some cream. It's another show week. It's a show week out the set.
That was dope. I'll give him that.
Salute to
That
Black
was dope.
History Month. All the white,
Salute
even
to
the
people.
teacher. Did
Yeah,
you see the teacher?
the white people willing to participate in that.
The
that
teacher was
foolishness.
down on one knee with the Black Power fist up.
Yeah.
Carried me in the classroom. Carried my book bag. I
Yeah.
appreciate reparations.
When I go to Walmart this weekend, I would like y'all all to line up in the Wakanda formation and do the Wakanda salute for me.
I don't know if they'll do it right.
No,
I don't want to give them that kind of power.
no, will they do that for me?
They're gonna fuck it up. They're gonna.
You know what? Will you come with
they'll
me?
do it like this or something. They're not gonna cross properly.
Will you come with me just for credentials?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, cool. They'd be like, "No, sir, you're not. You're not."
Us two together
You're
is like
Hispanic.
138% black.
Oh,
I got the 100.
138%.
I got the 100. You the 38%.
Yo, that's rude, man. That's rude. Although, like lately, I've been getting Hispanic. The French Montana thing got me. Middle Eastern,
British Montana.
British Montana,
All
aka
right,
British
let's get to the
Montana.
Super Bowl.
All right,
That was
Ready to
Slim
say-
Picks though.
That was Slim Picks.
Wait till next week.
All
I
right.
forgot to bring the Missy chick video. I forgot.
Oh, you forgot that shit. All right. Well, so no in the mix this week. Slow news week, so I didn't pick any stories for us to talk about today. So we're gonna get straight to sink or swim and talk about our topic for the day. I did want to say before we go there. Did you see that video though when they were saying Michael Jordan was like kind of groping MJ at the All-Star weekend? I don't have the picture.
Oh, Mary J.
Mary J.
You
Yeah.
said Michael Jordan was groping MJ. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What
not,
was happening?
not Michael Jackson. He didn't go
No,
dig him up.
himself. I thought you just. Anyway, I did see the picture of them hugging and vibing.
He had his apparently everybody noted that his hand was kind of low.
Why not?
Here's my thing.
You would fill up on Mary?
I'm tall. I would never. Oh no, I would never. Not without permission, unless she told me to. And they've been friends for years, so maybe she told him to.
Maybe
I'm
they
just
got that
saying,
kind of relationship.
I'm 6'5", and my hands kind of fall low.
Oh, you
So if the female is shorter, I'm just saying that my hand might
You-
accidentally
setting up your excuse
slide.
before
No,
it
I'm
happens?
not setting up excuses. I'm saying sometimes when you're tall and your
You
hands.
accidentally be grabbing butts.
I don't say. I will say that I have accidentally stroked a buttocks or two on accident. I immediately apologized
Really?
and said, "My bad. I apologize. I don't mean to do that. That's just it was on accident.
I'll let
It
you ride.
happens. Thank you.
I don't believe you.
What do you do? It's not my fault that when you hug somebody, your hands touch their feet.
Wait, I don't get it. Oh, because I'm short.
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah.
Do
Calves. That's just that
Do
calves.
better.
Touch the shins.
Contrary to your belief, my hand touches butts too.
Yeah.
I just don't grip them unless they're mine.
So you're actually saying that you do go around groping women without
My
their permission?
girlfriend, yeah, I be gripping
Oh,
that
okay.
up.
Oh yeah, me too.
But the accidental butt rub on the hug is something that happens.
Oh,
and
I'm fucking up.
men should be. We sorry, we're not doing it on purpose.
Yeah, and I only said that because a lot of people are kind of going in on MJ about that. Michael Jordan about.
Is Mary saying anything?
I don't believe Mary has
Them
said
people,
anything.
fuck
Yeah.
outta here. Maybe she wanted
you
it.
know.
Maybe they got a relationship behind the scenes, and it just.
I ain't gonna say maybe she wanted it. I'm just saying I mean that's kind of a wide like public forum for you to be groping women. You know, I'm just saying.
She ain't complained about it publicly or made any complaint. I don't think there's an issue there.
Uh-huh.
It's like if you're intimate with somebody, maybe y'all close, maybe y'all friends,
That's true.
and it wasn't a big deal, and everybody's outraged about something she ain't even said. That
Yeah, every
she
time we take a picture, you
cares
definitely
about.
grab my ass.
Man, come on, let's go. Let's get the guests in here. I
Let's
feel
get this
uncomfortable
focus.
being
Let's
here
get this
with
on.
you by myself.
Like I said at the top of the show, this week's episode is about online dating. Now, like I said before, a little background, me and Mike here, we are not products of the online dating era. We're still with our girls, have been almost 10 plus years for me, and Mike is definitely over that threshold. So we weren't in the time frame for the online dating. I got in like a little bit. I'll tell my quick story about it. Met a girl on Tinder, downloaded it, like, hey, cool, Tinder's awesome. You know, you can date people around you and they can swipe right to see if they like you or some crap, whatever it was. And you know, she actually did reach out to me like, yeah, see you at the bar we go to. I'll say McDenton's, fuck it. And I was like, hey, let's meet up and go to McDenton's. And that's what we did. And it was awful. All she did the whole time was tell me how she wants to be married and have babies. And, you know, what do I do for work? And this is not me talking down about her, because I actually did see online that she did get married recently and is pregnant. So big ups to her. I'm not going to say your name. But I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't. Why are you laughing?
I just, come on, man.
You know, I wasn't feeling it. So that was my only experience with Tinder. I hated it. I prefer to meet people in the real life.
I think you should have just stuck with the part you sound no shit about it and just let that rock.
Yeah, because I sound bad, don't I? Do I sound bad?
Yeah.
That
you sound like a hater a little bit.
I wasn't hating on her. I wasn't.
Just a little bit.
You know what? To be fair,
she was telling you what she wanted up front.
That's right. That's right.
You wasn't trying.
And I wasn't trying to hear it. And you know what? I found mine. She found hers, and we all live happily ever after. I was gonna guess here. Today we have who getting first? Adrian. There's Mel. Oh yeah, bring them both in there. Hey, welcome to the Port Podcast. Mel and Adrian, you guys have been on the show before, and we appreciate you getting in here today again. I said your names already, but would you guys just introduce yourselves? So starting with in alphabetical order, Miss Adrian.
Hey, I'm Adrian.
And.
Oh, what do you want me to say about?
No, not you. Who's next? I'm sorry, Mel. Mel, your turn. No. Sorry, I messed up. Go ahead.
I'm Melissa. Sometimes Melly Mel. Sometimes Shake.
Sometimes what? Shake.
My radio name.
Your radio. You have oh, that's right. I remember. Yeah, back in the day.
You remember those days?
You're retired from the game. Yes.
Appreciate y'all joining us.
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
Because like Claude said at the top, and where he should have stopped. We don't really know much about the dating apps, the dating sites game. I don't even know what it's called. Is it the dating game? Whatever it is. Online dating. I figured it out.
The online dating game?
I don't think it has a name. Anyway, we know nothing about it. I guess we brought you gals here to share with us your wins, losses, pitfalls, thoughts, and all of that. And we're going to ask y'all some questions and chop this up. So
before we do get to it, I just want to say that we were not able to secure any male guests to come on and talk about online dating.
They were scared, y'all. They was legit. Like, people was like, I'll tell you about it, but I don't want to come on. That's how they sounded.
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to subscribe to that.
That's literally what they said.
We do have our homie Don, who we did do like a pre-interview on, and I got somebody called, I'm going to dub them, Anonymous Joe Tinderman, who answered a few of my questions, and we'll kind of throw them out there to you guys here after we talk to you about it. But Mike, go ahead. I'll shoot it back to you.
Comedy around Anonymous Joe Tinderman.
Tinderman.
Anyway, so I was watching a video. The way this convo started, I was on YouTube doing my YouTube thing. A video popped up. Online dating sites want to keep you single, and it was an interesting video. They actually did, stats and deep dive. And this ain't that kind of show, but it made me ask the question: is that true? Two, even if that is true, is it still worth it? And I guess we could just start there. Do you feel like it's possible to be successful on these sites? And either can answer.
Well, should they tell us what sites they're on first? Yeah.
If y'all want to divulge that type of information, y'all could start by telling us where y'all at on it, and do y'all think it could be successful?
Let's do alphabetical order, Miss Adrian.
Yeah, go ahead, Adrian.
Okay. So currently, I'm on Facebook dating and I'm on Tinder. But I've, tried most of them. I won't say all, but I've tried most of them at some point.
I didn't even know Facebook has a dating section.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're not getting the ads for it?
They keep telling me
Jesus.
My shit say single for some reason.
No
Do you have your thing on Facebook as single? I think you have to be actually single
to get
as your relationship status. What do you have yours on? It's complicated or don't bother me?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't even think I have it up there.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I need to find this.
Oh, Jesus.
From a mathematical point of view, it's not a dumb idea to start a dating site on one of the most popular social sites. But anyway, do y'all think y'all could be successful on the dating sites?
Yeah.
Have you been, first off?
Yeah. I mean, my last relationship where we were engaged, so it was a serious relationship. I met off the worst dating site, which was Plenty of Fish.
Okay. Why is that?
Plenty of Fish listed as one of the worst, literally on my notes. That's crazy. That's a terrible name for.
Yeah, but you can meet anyone, and it can work from any way you meet. You just need to meet. It's just a tool. They're the right person. They're the right person.
Yeah, I always say that. I'm like, oh, these dating sites are so terrible because everyone's this, that, and the other. I'm like, you don't meet your person until you meet your person. It just is what it is. So, yeah.
So I have to say, wait, am I cut you off?
No.
I have to say, you guys are kind of unicorns in the game because the women that I could not get on today have said that it's awful. Like the actual experience is awful. And it's funny that you said Tinder, Adrian. Mel, what was yours?
Oh,
said
I
you
was on Bumble and Hinge.
Bumble and Hinge. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Tinder in my mind was the one like, are we effing or not? And I've already lived that life.
Right.
So I just didn't bother with Tinder.
Right. So, and I think Mike he's going to do some compare and contrast here later, but Tinder was the one that I heard is the hookup hookup app is Tinder.
Yeah.
Like it's literally like people go on there and the expectation. Now what I've noticed is what I've been told, not what I noticed, is that a lot of ladies will put no hookups or something like that, right? No hookups on their profile.
Is that something that's in y'all's profiles?
Yeah, it is.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Does it work, Adrian? Like, does it keep the hookup?
It's not just women. I come across multiple guy profiles that say they're not looking for a hookup on Tinder. And I've met guys off of Tinder who they really were not looking for a hookup. They really weren't.
What's the percentage?
They were really
of that?
just looking to date. And I've met plenty of dudes who are definitely just looking for a hookup.
Right.
Is that majority or is that just one?
I would say there's more men on there looking for a hookup, but there's a good amount of dudes who are like, this is a very easy app to use. I like the app, and they're not looking for a hookup. I mean, it just is what it is.
Yeah. So what?
I'm surprised. That's just
because one of the things that I gathered when I was doing my research, this was a fun research thing. We got to do more things like this. Was that basically men were kind of the problem when it came to online dating because men will say things like, hey, I'm not looking for a hookup, or not say that I'm not looking for a hookup, just say, hey, I'm looking for fun and a good time and all this stuff. And women, but yes, basically women say, hey, I'm here to meet someone, yada, yada, yada. You meet them in person and it's, maybe a date or maybe a half a date and it starts getting into, are we going to have sex type shit?
Yeah,
Has that been your...
You are 100% run into that, of course. Not just on Tinder, on literally every dating app you use. You will show up on the date thinking you're going on a regular date and it's a guy that wants to hook up. But just because that's going to happen doesn't mean the good stuff doesn't happen. It's a numbers game. It's literally just a numbers game. It's a numbers game for men too. Men have their pitfalls when it comes to dating apps. They're going to have to weed through some bullshit too.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's the bullshit they're eating through? Sorry, Mike.
There are a lot of scams on there for men. There's gold diggers. There's women who are crazy. You don't know who you're going to meet on a dating app.
just like real life, it's the same people.
So,
damn.
So I'm gonna. Can I ask this question?
Whatever, Claude. I have nothing.
Is this? So why? So again, why are we online instead of just doing it in real life? Y'all, I mean, I don't know you, Adrian. I've met you through the virtual space, and I think you're a nice person. Mel, I know you. We go back since high school. Y'all seem like outgoing people, good women who can literally hold their own in a room. Why are we online instead of in the real places?
Well, I mean, I think we're still the generation that did both. We had to meet you out, and then dating apps came out. So I think for me, it's like the apps are great, and then there's just, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but you might have like 4 people in your inbox and you're literally answering. I copy and pasted all my answers in there. You know what I mean? Like, but when I meet people out, I can like feel their energy and it's one of those, like you can, and I hate to say yay or nay in the beginning, but sometimes you can. Some people will show up as their true selves and they're not it.
You just swipe them out.
So that's why I'm always on the fence of like, okay, like I get the dating apps, you can see way more people, whatever. But then I'm just like, okay, my favorite color is this. I like to do that. You know what I mean? I like to spread it out, I guess. When you meet somebody out, you're just talking to them and getting to know them.
Interview up front, and then we could catch a vibe and be talking about something in the room. And also, by the way, my favorite color is red. That kind of thing. Yeah. Dating sites have to be weird in that. What if people don't like what you posted? Like, I thought I was being creative and fly and putting quotes, and I put a Star Trek quote or something, and people reading that going, "Nah, bro, not you."
Well, then
they're not going to match with you.
But in real life, I could overcome that obstacle.
Right.
Like in real life, I could tell you, I met my girl, and I'm like, I'm a super nerd, and it ain't as awkward as if I did it in my Tinder bio. It's tough. It's gotta be tough for people who ain't.
Yeah, I mean, there's good to bad with it. For me, it's always been natural to do online dating because when online dating websites first came out, I was in my teens. I was in like my late teens, like the very first ones like eHarmony and Match. And I was already a computer geek. I was already online all the time in chat rooms and talking online. So using a dating app to date, that seemed pretty normal to me. It was never like, I never felt weird about it, but I think my experiences, and I have bad experiences. Everyone has bad experience. There's people who've never opened a dating app and they have plenty of bad experiences with dating. So
You can take an L either way. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Right.
you know, it is what it is. But for me, my approach to dating apps, I think, is a lot different than men and women who didn't grow up talking to people online. And I think they fall into a lot of pitfalls that I don't really fall into.
So you bring up growing up with it online, and we grew up in like the AOL era where there was chat rooms and messengers and things of that nature, but it was never, there was a barrier there. It's like these people exist in the internet. We, age, sex, and location, and they would say 36 Tampa male, and they would never meet me. There's a safety and we can just talk. Whereas now, well, I guess I'll just ask this question.
You used it differently than me. So I was meeting people offline when I was younger. I was there before Facebook, when there was just MySpace. There were other little small social media platforms that I was on, and we would meet in groups. And so it's never been, this is not like a weird thing for me. And I avoid a lot of scams and married men and cheating people and people who are just there trying to get attention. Because I have a very ironclad rule. And when we match, we got a week tops to meet. I'm not going to do this back and forth chatting with you and getting to know you online. The purpose of the app is to match. And then once we match, we meet and we get to know each other in person.
Mel, Adrian, thank you for that. You took the question right out of my head. Is there a window for you that once we meet, because I could see Adrian has we need to meet within the week. Is there people who may say, "No, I want to talk to you a little longer to feel you out"? What is your window of match online? Let's meet in person.
I know for me, I don't really think I thought about it because I think if we wanted to, it either turns into a ghost thing where we both aren't replying, we both know. Do you know what I mean? Like if the plan hasn't been made, it does need to be said. So I don't think I had like a tie. You just, I don't know. You like feel it out once you start talking and the answers start lagging. And then what else? What was the question? Sorry.
Mike was just asking what's your time frame before you're actually going to meet them?
Oh,
you said there isn't one.
I've met someone like we matched at night at 7 p.m. at night, and then it happened to be like Sunday the next day.
No, you didn't.
Want to go to lunch?
Sunday the next day. Okay.
The same day. I've literally matched. We talked a little bit. I'm like, so what are you free right now? Let's go grab a coffee. Let's go meet for lunch. Let's go get drink tonight. I mean, what is the point of like talking for a long time?
Adrian, you mentioned before about like you do your week thing, and this is how you weed out married men, scammers, all of the above. How exactly do you do that?
Yeah, because married men can meet the same week.
Yeah,
but they are.
There is a tan line, but you can't take
likely.
it off.
People who are in relationships, they might be able to meet you right away, but they are way less likely to do it. They have time commitments. They have a partner there that they have to meet their time. They usually have to schedule out these things. It's a lot harder. They're the dudes who will talk online to you for months and be, oh, I'm busy, I'm this, because really they just want attention. I'm not here to like be pen pals and give you attention while you go about your day. We're gonna meet and figure out if we're compatible or we're attracted to each other in person, or we're not, or you're gonna stop talking to me.
Is both of your goals to be married?
Huh?
Is both of your goals with the dating sites to meet someone and marry them?
No.
My goal is a long-term relationship. I'm not really, the marriage part's not. Long-term relationship, committed long-term relationship.
You too, Mel?
Yeah, marriage is whatever to me. I don't really need that. I just want like you said, you just want like a partner.
Always a bridesmaid, huh, Mel?
You two new age women are blowing my mind. I thought y'all was gonna come in here just slandering men and
right. That was my full-on expectation.
I hate dating sites, and can somebody just
met a lot of great men off of dating sites. I have met guys. I have met assholes. I've met guys, fuck boys, but I have met plenty of good men off of dating apps. Plenty.
I'm literally I have words, less words than I thought I would have, because I just Claude didn't tee y'all up or nothing. He didn't say who was coming. I was prepping a show, he was prepping the guests, and we were both.
No, I hear like I think if I would have been on dating apps when I was in my Rampage days, like 21.
Yeah, no, Rampage days.
That's,
she has a title for that
Rampage
time in history.
Rampage days is right.
I think that I would definitely meet a lot more fuckboys, and I would meet a lot more jerks, and I would meet a lot more. Because that's who I was attracting. That I wasn't like in this frame of mind that I'm in now. Like I'm 35, been there, done that. But like, had I been in those early days and that dating app was out, of course I would have been like, oh my gosh, all these guys are assholes, because I'm literally hooking up with assholes, expecting to be their girlfriend the next day. Like, come on, Mel. Like, so
you're saying an interesting thing when you said that you would meet.
I felt like a very specific example.
Right, I know. We're gonna get your worst case scenarios here in a minute, but I'm just curious because man, all right. So I lost my train of thought. Literally went straight out my head.
That's crazy. You're about to lie.
I was about to lie. That's what my mama said. Yeah, exactly. You're about to lie. But no, you just mentioned, all right, so when you're when you're going online, obviously you're not there Adrian's not there to get married. Adrian's there to find somebody who she wouldn't necessarily, I guess, otherwise meet out and about. Mel is just there because you said, oh, I know what it is. Y'all are, thank you. I reminded myself. I talked myself back into it. I noticed that Mel, Adrian, you still use Tinder. Mel, you don't use Tinder. You use Bumble and Hinge. Mm-hmm. But so if I'm not correct, from what I understand about Bumble, it's women get to only pick men, correct?
Yeah.
And then Hinge has actual compatibility profiles that you answer questions and stuff like that, correct?
Yeah. They have really cool questions. You can write what you want. It's literally Instagram, and it's called Bumble.
Okay.
That's what all these things like. Ever since these dating apps, I'm like, Instagram is a giant dating app. And all of these dating apps took that pictures, swipe, bio lines.
Girls don't respond to DMs in Instagram though.
True.
That doesn't happen.
Why not?
Is everyone?
Do you?
Other than the married people, dating sites seem to be people agreeing that we're here to try to meet other people. I won't be on no Bumble, but I could be on IG. And I'm not saying holler at me over there. I'm just saying one is any and all, and the other is specifically dating people.
Yeah, but so because
supposed to be.
I did have the whole point though, because so just going back to Tinder or even the other ones, when you guys are swiping right is good, left is bad, right is good, left is bad.
I resent that,
right?
As a lefty,
and then there's like a super like or some shit. I'm so confused about that. I had to do like reading this shit. I felt like
you
a
dropping
kid.
knowledge right now.
I did.
You got a dating site.
Hold up, wait. Yeah, no, I had to look at it. Right, there's a super like. There's a like a.
What does super like do?
I don't know what does super like do. Y'all ever been super like?
You can pay for Bumble to open up their entire profile, and sometimes they only give you like snippets, and then there's like super swipes, and you can.
Super swipes is just to bring attention to yourself, so that as they're weeding through all the likes, they're going to notice your like because it has the super like. That's all it does.
But do you guys feel a sense of personal responsibility when it comes to the guys that end up matching with you? If it turns out bad, hey, this is my responsibility. I swiped right. You know, he had spiked hair and dimples. I should know better. I chose this. I put this on myself. No,
I mean, you're just getting a glimpse of a person. I don't know when I get there. They're only getting a glimpse of me. When we meet, that's when we're going to decide, okay, is this a person? You know, but you never know. I mean, I wouldn't feel guilty if it turns out he's an asshole. I'm not going to be like, well, I should not have swiped right on him. I'm just going to be like, well, he's an asshole. Bye.
That's a crazy voice change.
I know. You got very deep in there, Adrian. I don't know how I feel about you right now with that deep voice. Chill.
You start talking like that. Calm down.
What did Puffy say about Prince? Don't look him in the eyes. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. So I think why Mike and I are like a little bit flabbergasted right now because we did a lot of preparation for this show, right? Just because we have no idea, so we had to. This is one of the things that we don't know what the hell we're talking about, so we had to actually research and we asked some men.
One of the times we actually had to shut the fuck up.
We had to shut the fuck up and actually do some research.
We're just here listening to y'all,
right?
Tell us about your lives.
So why? So tell us why then, and maybe y'all don't agree, and we can start with Mel and then go to Adrian. Why are women? And I feel, and correct me if I'm wrong. This because from what I gathered, most people are saying, hey, some people have met significant others there. Men have said, hey, it's a great time to find a hookup. But a lot of women are basically saying this is a thing that I want to utilize to find the one, but there's a lot of fuckboys in there that are just fucking over my life. What is the deal there?
I mean, that's just the environment now. I mean, I feel like people who aren't on dating apps, aren't they complaining about the same thing? Like, I mean, I feel like people have been complaining about this for a while now. I mean, whether you're on a dating app or not, you have to use your best judgment on deciding how much energy, how much time you want to spend with the person. That's just life. It is just what it is. So the dating app, it just means you're going to have a much larger selection to weed through. That's literally all it is. If you're not on a dating app, you're going to have a smaller selection. So you only meet 5 guys that year, and those 5 guys you meet might be assholes. Or there might be good guys. With a dating app, it just means you might have the ability to meet 50 dudes in the year, and you might meet those same 5 dummies and then another 10 assholes. But it's just, you're broadening your range, but you still have to weed through the bad people. It just is what it is.
Hold up, Mel, you went on 50 dates this year, Adrian?
No, I'm just giving you, I'm just throwing out numbers. It's just, the dating app just multiplies the numbers. It doesn't change the people.
Got you. Mel?
No, you said something, but it like echoed off of the table.
Oh, we heard a demon in your microphone is what we heard, actually. Everybody at home literally heard a demon or something. It was like Vigo or somebody coming back to get us. It was a demon up in there. But no, we heard some disturbance. But you're good.
Vic.
Yeah? All right, you're good, though. Go ahead.
No,
you forgot the question. You forgot the question, didn't
you?
You
would ask me a question.
No, I had asked the question, and it was to Adrian. It was going to shoot to you real quick, but it's okay. Basically, I'm just asking, like I said, we talked to a lot of women and a lot of men when it came to this. The men weren't willing to come on the show. The women were not willing. Some of y'all were willing to come on. There's a couple of people that wanted to come on, but we wanted to keep it tight, right? The other half of the gender, the females, were not happy with how their experiences with online dating. And I'm just trying to understand.
Remember, what's the underlying issue in all their problems themselves? That's exactly what I did. I called everybody an F-boy. I called everybody an asshole. But I was the common denominator in all my problems. So I had to figure out, well, why was I attracting this? Why did I keep going back to this? So I get those girls. I've been those girls. I've said that, been so mad. I've done all that. And then I was like, well, why is that? Why is that always happening?
What was your conclusion, Mel? Why were you attracting assholes?
Oh, well, that stems from like childhood trauma. If you want to go into triggers and that kind of stuff. We going that deep in this?
I mean, this is the Pour Up podcast. If you have a pour up to drink, you got some wine. We ain't got to be Kevorkian over here.
Did y'all? Is it? I don't know if I'm allowed to ask this, but feel free to decline me on answering. Are y'all in relationships right now?
No.
Last relationship?
Adrian was almost engaged, right?
Yeah, my last serious relationship, which was the engagement, was 2 years ago. But I wanted to say the reason I think so many people are unhappy with dating apps is that they need to adjust their expectations. Honestly, you need to lower. People want dating to be easy, but why are they expecting it to be easy? Since when has dating been easy? I don't know.
Don't people say if it's meant to be, then it's easy?
Well,
is something some people say?
When you find the right person is easy, but dating apps are giving you a bunch of people to weed through until you find some person that you're compatible with. And
isn't that the point of apps, though?
Be easy, and you find the person right away. But it's a huge decision. Meeting someone that you're actually compatible with, not just attracted to be in a relationship. I don't know why nothing that's worth having is easy. You don't find a great job easily. You don't find the right person easily. I mean, yeah, it's going to be work. So I think people need to adjust their expectation and realize that if you really want to utilize dating apps, it's just a tool. It is not going to cure dating. And it's still going to be hard, but it's just a tool.
Because people live in a rom-com, they live in a romantic movie.
Yes, they want it to be quick and easy.
Where they're They think they're on The Bachelorette or which one is the girl? I don't know. I don't watch it.
Bachelorette.
I think it's like that Jennifer Lopez new movie where some guys just gonna walk into the crowd with a sign that says
No, not
marry
just
me,
some
right?
guy.
It's
Owen
gonna
Wilson.
work or it's
Did
not.
you see it already? Have you
No,
seen it already?
no. Michelle's
Oh,
gonna
okay.
watch it.
Okay.
Probably
Okay.
Gary too. But
Who's
Owen
cute?
Wilson.
Yeah, you saw it already?
Y'all
Yes.
ain't choosing no Owen Wilson, and you know it.
You never know.
Wow.
Broke Owen Wilson. Excuse me.
no kidding.
Not the actor, like just regular Joe Owen Wilson. No.
Yeah.
Y'all not swiping on him. Are y'all?
Is it the broken nose?
We don't know. Times can get rough, and you gotta pick the one.
Wait, hold
guy
on.
with the
Attraction
sign.
has to be there. You attracted to Owen Wilson? No, it's too long in thinking.
If Owen Wilson was from Wakanda,
He's not for me. Doesn't mean it can't be for somewhere else.
Okay. Who's the black Owen Wilson? We need a
Okay.
black Owen Wilson.
Huh?
We need a black Owen Wilson to ask you this question.
who is the black Owen Wilson?
No.
I don't know. What you think on that, y'all? Everybody watching, tell us who the black Owen Wilson is. I wanted to ask though because Adrian said something that was interesting about it's not supposed to be. It's not easy. Dating's not easy. But aren't apps supposed to make dating easy? Isn't that the whole point of it? Apps are supposed to change our lives and make things.
It's supposed to give you more options.
Hold on.
It's
I can go on right now and
doing.
pay all my credit cards. I can literally buy a Chinese calendar and a vase and all kinds of things on Amazon. Like, all these apps make my life incredibly easy. Why is the dating apps not making dating easy?
It's giving you options because you can either not be on a dating app and hope that you're going to meet people organically, which means you're going to have to have a lot more free time. You're going to have to leave your house. You're going to help, that you're in situations where it's appropriate to flirt and date. Or you have a dating app where you have all the options, but there's still work. You have to weed through the options.
You have to put in the work.
There's balance. Like there's give and take.
Both
So
are
you have
tough.
both options are hard. Either way,
So
whatever you choose to do is going to be hard.
It is.
I feel like, and I might be wrong here, and if I am, fuck it, attack me. But all that stuff you just named about whether it's okay to do or not do in the world isn't it the women who set those standards? Like, if I'm in a bank, if I'm at work, if I'm at church, if I'm doing anything except literally praying, you as a woman can approach me, introduce yourself, and make it known that you want. Y'all decide who is in the dating space.
I might not want to.
Whether you want to or not, I'm saying the ease of doing it. Y'all on dating sites looking for dudes when y'all can meet dudes a dime a dozen anywhere you go.
I don't know anything about them. It's just so. What's the difference if I walk outside and I go, "Oh, he's attractive." I don't know if he's in a relationship. I don't know what his job situation is. I don't know if he has kids. He's just a face. So what's at least in the dating app, I know. Hopefully, like if he has kids, I'm going to establish that right away. Do you have a job? I'm going to establish that.
I never thought about that.
What have you never thought about?
Typed all those lies.
What have you ever thought about, Mel?
Like people have non-negotiables up front. Like, you know what I mean? Like everyone has like a list of non-negotiables, and sometimes you can see that right away on a dating app, and then that's not, you know what I mean? It's not even a worry. It's not even a concern. We didn't have to text each other for a few days. We didn't have to meet each other for a drink. We didn't have to go through the, oh, well, I'm just not gonna, the ghosting. You just automatically, you can just, you know what I mean? They're not for you. Doesn't mean they're a bad person. Just because it's not good for you doesn't mean they aren't a good person. Just they're not your person. So you just made that. I don't know why I just made that connection right now, but like, yeah.
I just find
Mel is gonna get married tomorrow, y'all.
I just find it real interesting that, in my opinion, and I've only been a man my whole life, and I could be totally wrong here. That you're gonna tell them about my gender change on air?
I support you.
I appreciate it, but not to make jokes about what they do. I support them too. Somebody's talking.
I'm good. No, you're good. You're good.
For me, it's interesting that
PA Jerry's yelling at me.
If I'm single,
get off my phone.
If I'm single in a bar, I have to make the effort to go step to a girl, get her to like me, give me her number, us talk. Me and up until the point where marriage is being asked for, women have all the power, and those same group of people are on dating apps. Not that anything's wrong with that. There's no stigma. I don't feel any kind of way about that. But you're looking for tools to make things easier. That should be easy, in my opinion, off the rip. If from what you both say, the pool of people is the same. My Tinder bio is only going to tell you 2 more things about me than you might know off the rip. But if you did meet me, I would just tell you, how you doing? I'm Michael Lake.
I might not meet you.
Whatever.
I mean, I'm not the people that I'm meeting on a dating app. I'm probably not going to run into these people. And there's so many people who they're not going out to bars, especially the older you get. They're not going out to bars every week. They're not clubbing every week.
They go out to the bars every week. They may not be going into the bars all weekend, but they're going out to the bars.
The older you get, how old were you guys the last time you were seriously dating?
I'm still seriously dating.
I mean,
with my
you
girlfriend
were
of 10 years.
single and out there looking for people.
10 years ago.
I was single. Last time I was single was January 5th, 2013.
Okay, so here's the thing. There's a period in your life where it's a whole lot easier to date and meet people in person. It's usually your 20s. You're in college, you're going to college parties. If you're not in college, you're still in that scene where you're And then as people get older, they have full-time jobs, they have other commitments. It becomes a lot harder to start meeting people organically. And I see that even as someone who does go out a lot, people also get more awkward and a little less more hesitant to approach people as people get older. So you don't meet as many people the way you meet people on Tinder. You're just gonna, or not Tinder, any dating app. You're not gonna meet that volume of people in real life. Not most people.
Well, you know where I never meet people? I never meet dudes. I never meet dudes out like hiking, biking, walking, like the stuff that.
Because you like black dudes, Mel. That's because you like black guys, and black guys are not going to be on hiking and doing all that crazy shit.
No, you two aren't.
No, Mike hikes. I don't hike.
Don't speak
Mike
for
hikes.
everybody.
Mike hikes.
I'll be hiking.
I kayak twice.
Don't speak for everybody.
Don't judge us.
You expected to meet a bunch of
black
black dudes
us.
hiking though?
Well, I mean, just like out. Do you ever notice? I always feel like I see more groups of women out doing stuff like during the day, or I don't know.
That's because y'all are on online apps, not meeting men.
At night, if I do go to a bar, guess who's at the bar? All the boys are all in their
attacked.
group.
Well, that's really true, because I'm in a lot of like meetup groups and Facebook groups where we do stuff outside of the house, whether it's physical or going to the beach or karaoke or like tubing, and it's always more women in those groups. Always.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I don't mean,
Are
guys,
these things in your bios?
Huh?
Like you guys have these listed in your bios, like meetup groups and hiking and brunch and all this. Are these the things, like if I'm on a dating site, I see Mel and Adrian, I go, oh shit, they like hiking and whatnot. Is that what's there? Is that what y'all are presenting to the guys?
Because that might be a non-negotiable for me. I don't want to live life alone. I want to live life with a partner that wants to do things with me. You know,
you might have to go back to dating white guys, Mel. I'm not trying to be funny, but I don't see many of us hiking and doing the stuff that
my girl get me to go hiking and shit.
Your girl get you to go hiking.
Yeah, but I'm with my girl. That's the thing. I won't, like, she could see us and be like, oh, that's them. She ain't checking.
No, but you guys, what I meant is, it just doesn't even have to be hiking. I just feel like I see more females out doing things in groups together, whether it's out getting coffee, out going to get something to eat, just walk around the neighborhood. I just feel like I see more groups of women out, whatever it may be. I don't see that.
You play basketball?
Huh?
Do you play basketball?
No.
Oh, you did though.
I did.
You could still probably ball. Can you still ball?
No, shit, no.
Oh, I don't know. It's been like 15 years.
I can. That's neither here nor there. I only asked that random ass question because if y'all, I mean, there's tons of men out there.
Oh, you can go to the court by the studio. Legit. Lots of guys that meet like there.
So I'm just gonna go sit and watch.
No, go play.
Okay. I guess I can go watch everybody play basketball, but that's like bro time. Like if we were dating, I'd want you to go by yourself with all your boys on Thursday night to go play ball. I don't know. I'm not gonna go stand there at the YMCA on the court. It's like, I'm just. You don't
want to seem desperate. Does that seem desperate?
It's a little weird.
Is that kind of seeming desperate to be like literally hanging out by the?
I don't want to say desperate because girls do your thing. If you don't shoot your shot, you get left on the bench. So
ladies, do y'all have friends, female friends, too? Is this a common group conversation? Because remember, when y'all started on this path, it surprised the hell out of me. That I didn't expect y'all to be like, I love the dating sites. I'm out there. I'm looking for my person. I just got to swipe through all the bullshit until I get there. Is this a common conversation, or y'all the outliers in your friend groups?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, I would say it's an outlier. I have a lot of friends who aren't really into dating apps. I have some who use it just as much as me, and it's not a big deal. But to be honest, I'm not saying I love them. I'm saying it's hard because dating's hard. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to say like I'm on the dating apps and this is the easiest thing in the world and no problems. Everyone I meet I love and it's great. I have plenty of times where I'm like, I hate these things. I'm done with it. But I feel like that's a part of dating. I feel like if I wasn't on a dating app, I wouldn't be like, I'd still be frustrated at times. That's just part of life. It is what it is.
just our girlfriends, when we're on dating apps or not on dating apps, like the saying is, there's no such thing as a bad date. It's either a good date or a good story. Because we know that we aren't everyone's cup of tea either. Like, I realize I'm not
Exactly.
for everyone. And that's a tough pill to swallow. But once you do it, it's just like, okay, I get it. I'm not a bad person. I'm just not for them. I'm not their person. So I'm sure that I've been talked to. I've been the good story, not the good date, and vice versa. Like, it's a great fucking story, or it's a great date, and we move on to number 2.
That's a very positive outlook on the dating game.
Right.
It's either a good date or a good story.
It is.
I laugh because my homie, salute to Steve. He was telling me a story, and I'm not gonna tell y'all the story, but it ended with, I got a good story out of it. And sometimes that's how life is.
I hear you.
I think
your slogan.
I think Adrian and Mel, you gave me an idea for an amazing app. This is going to sound real stalkerish, but like a Where Girls Meet app. Like, literally, guys can see where the girls are meeting at. That way they can actually go out in the real world instead of hanging out on apps. Go out in the real. Hey, they go hiking. No, this is not. Hold on. Why I got to be ill intent?
Chill.
Why I got to be ill intent?
You're telling dudes.
Do these single girls hiking, want to meet men or not? I'm just saying the app.
Hold on, think about what you say before they answer. Hold on. You're telling dudes to look for girls.
No. The girls tell them where they at.
On wheregirlsmeet.com, where they be hiking at?
No, I'm not saying that. Oh wow, Jesus, that's actually
bro.
That actually could be a good app for murder. Now that I'm thinking about it, but I'm just saying the girl has to. Hey, I'm pinging the girls a group together. They about to all single. They about to go for a hike. We would love some men to hike with us, type thing. I don't know. I'm just saying.
We already have that. We have Meetup. We have Facebook groups. There's literally groups already that are.
So why do we need online dating?
The men are just not joining the groups.
Why do you think men aren't joining the groups?
Where the hell are men?
I think men are not as social as a lot of times as women. I think they're not as they don't. Then why they don't show up? I'm in a lot of co-ed groups. And
you know what it is?
I have a theory.
I have a theory. Is that theory the same? Can I go first?
You can go first, but I want to hear the rest of what she.
Okay, go ahead.
I think she finished.
She's finished. For me, y'all know me. I cut people off, so y'all got to put your finger up when you're done, because you know me. I don't know. I'm like a handicap person. That's so bad. I wouldn't cancel. I'm just saying, I have to put your finger up so I know you're done, because you know me. Something's wrong with me. I'm not gonna lie. But no. So for me, honestly, when I think of these dating apps, when I picture myself how I used to be, not how I used to be, how I was single and how I am now not single, I imagine myself getting single again. Now, I don't imagine myself single again. If I was single again. Here's what I would imagine. Here's what I would imagine.
Time out.
Here's what I would imagine.
You just keep.
Can I talk?
No, hold on. Let me finish. What I'm saying is that when I think about these dating apps and in doing my research for this particular episode, I simply said, if I was single looking at these apps, what would be my incentive to actually be genuinely want to get into a relationship? I can literally have this platform, this litany of beautiful women that are going to choose me to match with me, because essentially that's what it is. Y'all are looking at my profile and going to match with me.
This one,
and I can just have sex. I don't have to be in a relationship.
You guys, but how many women did you just date the first girl that you liked since whatever high school and you got married? No, you had to date people, and they were good and they were bad, and then you met your person. Getting on dating apps is that same risk of dating without a dating app. You have to see what's out there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
just saying the dating apps kind of almost feel like a tool for men to have sex. And not going hiking. We don't have to go hiking.
To have sex with them, and you know what I mean. Like, it takes two to tango.
But if I could have sex without having to go hiking, I would definitely do
that. They have, for one, so this is not some magic app where they're like, oh, I matched. Now all the women that wouldn't have sex with me before, now that they're on the app, they're going to sleep with me. You still have to meet them in person and have chemistry.
I'm gonna tell y'all my theory, and it'll play into my response to what Adrian just said, which is funny.
Thank you, Adrian.
My theory is that the men who were hiking or wherever the hell they were when they met theirs, they taken us social guys. Like, our friend group is lit. We be places, we do stuff, we be out, but also our girls drag us to a lot of those places. And it's just one of those things
you're
where
you're social because you're a woman.
we are social now because our women, but we met our women.
We're very social with the outside of our women. Yeah,
I just wasn't hiking.
Oh, no, I wasn't hiking.
So my rebut.
Stops it. Okay, so you don't hike. Do you just go out and like go for a walk?
No, we're never letting hiking go. That's hiking.
Have a coffee. Like, come on, guys.
What do we do for fun that's not like drinking? This is a podcast.
That just means that we wouldn't match. Because again, I want someone that wants to do those things. So,
don't do it. So I'm gonna adjust that in 1 second, Mel. So my rebut basically on that is that the men are taken. Do you feel like what Claude just said? If this is a tool,
men are taken.
The ones who are good, I guess.
The good ones.
I meet good men on the dating apps all the time.
Why you ain't married then, Adrian?
Because I don't want kids. I don't want kids. That eliminates a huge amount of men. I don't want kids.
Yeah, but it also includes a lot of men too.
No, I don't. But here's the thing: I don't want to have kids either. So here's the thing: is that not only do I not want to have kids, I don't really like. I'd be willing to date a guy who had kids that are 12 and up, maybe. But I have no lifestyle. It's not the lifestyle I want. I don't. I like my child-free life.
Ask your question again in 1 second, Mike. But Mel, same thing. You don't want kids either, do you?
I'm okay with that. I'm okay if the other person has them. Like if the guy that I'm dating has them, that's okay. I'm okay with having them or not. Like I don't.
My question to you both, is that in your bios?
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
No kids or don't want kids?
I think it's in one of my bios, but and if I don't have it in there, I ask it. I bring it up right away. I go, hey, I'm child free.
Yeah, I put I have no kids.
Yeah, are you looking to have kids? And so a lot of guys, it's just like they're great guys. In other ways we'd match, but if they're looking to have kids in the future, I'm not going to start something. Or if they have young kids, I'm not going to start something. I'm just not going to go there. That's
your profile doesn't. But your profiles don't say I don't want kids.
They just don't have them.
Yes, so I think I put that in my kids a lot. I don't know if I have it in my Facebook dating one. But I've put it in my Tinder one. It literally says child free by choice, willing to date guys with kids 12 and under. I literally have that written out.
12 and over.
Yeah, 12 and over.
So the question, I guess this kind of pairs with it. Is there a stigma about the women who are on dating sites? Because the men know I could go here for women who are looking, and I'm not going to use the word desperate, but I brought it up on purpose, intentionally not using it. Do y'all think men think y'all are desperate for being there?
They're there.
Yeah.
But we're there for different reasons.
If they're weaponizing it as a tool,
I'm gonna let you know, Claude, time out.
What?
Not every guy is.
No.
Okay.
You guys, they're not all trying
School
to
me. What do I know?
I don't know why you're assuming that.
You think every guy is fuckable. That's a thing. You think every woman wants to fuck a guy. Absolutely not. As every guy fuckable.
Of course not.
Nor would I want to. So it's not every guy on the dating app is looking for that.
I think to rephrase what you think Claude thinks, I think what it is that the dudes who are on there, short of the ones who are like, I'm trying to get married, the majority of dudes are weaponized. Like, okay, if I'm a lion, if I'm like out in the wild and I'm like, I wonder where everybody at. Oh, they at the watering hole. And y'all are posting your pictures on the watering hole, and Hungry Lions is like, well, shit, let's go to the water.
Full on based on how I look.
That's why I said I'm not saying y'all are desperate, but I'm saying, do y'all think that the men who are pursuing women there think that?
No, I mean, the guys who are just trying to get laid, yeah, they might think that. But if they met me at the bar, they might think that. If they met me somewhere else, their purpose is to get laid. It really doesn't matter whether they think I'm desperate or not. They're trying to get laid regardless. And I mean, but not all the guys. All my long-term relationships have come from dating apps. So I know there's men on there looking for relationships. Are there
all mine have come from bars?
There's going to be guys who have low opinions of women, whether they were on the dating app or not. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not too worried about those men. I know how to identify them.
It's not so much of men think lesser of women. They just think, if I'm a salesman, matter of fact, this brings up the point that I brought up at the beginning. Mm-hmm. Even the dating apps themselves are like, there's a market of people who are trying to spend money to meet people. Let's charge them. And the guys are like, there's a market of women who are looking for dudes. Let's be where they're at. Yeah. That in this capitalist.
A lot of women.
How is that different from a bar?
I know women that get on there because they know.
Yeah.
So handing it out for free.
Right. Some of the guys that we talked to said that.
Absolutely. No hookups in their bio too, though.
Yeah, but how is that any different than the men who are showing up at ladies' night at the club or the bar? I mean,
it's the same.
It's exactly the same.
Absolutely, but I have to actually get dressed and go to the bar and do whatever I got to do to get in there.
With the apps, y'all come nuts.
Yeah,
but
I could be sitting on the toilet. If they're going to have a chance at me, they're going to have to get off the app and get dressed and meet me in person. And then there's no guarantee that they're going to have any sex with me because you're like, yo, yeah, there's guys who are going to have to sleep with you, but there's when has that ever not been the case?
Right.
Oh yeah,
If
that's
you're
always the
not
case.
whether you're on an app or not, there's going to be guys who are just trying to get laid.
Mm-hmm.
I do understand that, but in person, you even just in this conversation, you presented yourself very well in what you will and won't accept.
Yeah,
And
you don't
I
think
do
I
know
do
that
that
we
in
have to meet at
person?
one point. I do know we have to
Yeah.
meet at one point, but I
Yeah.
think the dream selling is a lot easier online. It's
But
even
it's
if
not
I'm
going to last for long because, again, I don't have these long, drawn out pen power texts. You got about a week, and then we're going to meet in person, and then we're going to have conversations. Just like if I met you in a bar, we still have. We still have to have conversations. I don't know. It's the same process. If I meet you in a bar, I meet you on the app, and we go on a date, I still have to figure out whether I'm dealing with someone who's just trying to get laid or am I dealing with someone who wants to actually date me.
What's wrong with the guys that just want to get laid, though? What's wrong with the guys that just want to get laid?
There's nothing.
There's nothing wrong with that. If you're
Yeah.
honest,
Yeah.
about it, if you're not trying to slide in, looking for my next real love, but when you just want to get dated, there's nothing wrong with.
So should a
nothing
guy
wrong with
put on their profile, y'all gentlemen, listen up, not the guys in this room, but the guys out in the ether world, listen to what Adrian is saying. If you want to just get laid, the best thing to do on these apps is just to put, then I guess I'm here just to get laid.
I don't agree.
Because I don't agree
best
either. That's
thing-
bullcrap. Women do, though.
The
I've
best
seen a
thing to
lot.
put on the app is the truth, no matter what your truth is.
Of
That's
course,
what that's
y'all
all that
would
you
say
want.
that.
Just say it. When I go to a club, when
ahead.
I've been in the clubs in my club days, there are guys that have been like, "Hey, I want to take you out to dinner or something like this," and then there were guys that would just say, "I want to fuck." It's literally the exact same thing. There are guys that just say what they want, and there are guys that try to scoot around the issue. Let's do dinner. Let's whatever. It's all the same,
Who's
whether
more
it's in
successful?
real life or the app.
Who's more
Yeah,
successful?
there is code words. Someone put in, like usually they put just looking for friends, like
Right.
like Tinder. Like not Tinder, Facebook dating. You can put exactly what type of relationship you're looking for. They have friends. They have long-term relationship. There's a couple something casual. You can put what you're looking for in there. A lot of the dating apps are like that.
Yeah. And then I'm looking at the chat, and she's talking about like dick pics were sent long before dating apps. I've been getting dick pics on flip phones, okay?
Make
There's
a collage.
there's
Put it on the wall.
always been guys who are just trying to get laid. And we all know that. We all know before dating apps, it's not like women just started complaining about men only wanting to get laid. That's always been a thing.
Now you just hear more because like Adrian mentioned earlier, now your pool is even bigger, so you can talk about even more occurrences. Usually it's just like a one-off here, a one-off here before dating apps, but now it probably seems like there's so many more fuckboys because you can meet 50 sitting on your couch. You know what I mean? You just
the fuckboy ratio does go up to the good man ratio, and I will thank you both for telling I didn't know Good Dudes was on dating sites. I'm not saying that Good Dudes can't be there.
I don't think so.
I'm just saying
there's people that are married.
Yeah, plenty of people.
Like at least 7.
And they're younger people or older people?
Younger, like they got married
Every
like our
age.
age, and they're
the
like
number
20s, 30s.
the number don't matter. I think it was
Every
Match.
age.
No, it was what's the more famous one? It was Match. Match touts 4% marriages off their shit, and eHarmony.
It's a really low number.
It's a low. It's probably lower in real life, but
on a test, that's a Z.
In real life, though,
And
the
a
numbers
lot
have to
of
be
fake
higher because
old
more people meet in real life.
People who just create profiles and they never ever meet anyone off the dating app. So I mean, because anyone can log in and make a profile, you know.
Absolutely. Well,
That's true.
Even 4% is significant. That's like 1 in 25.
That's true. That's a good point. You're actually right.
For every 25 links, somebody got married from that group. That's dope. eHarmonies, I think they tout double that. They didn't say the actual number. And there's a bunch of sites out there. Somebody mentioned Plenty of Fish. This is a terrible name, Plenty of Fish. I'm not looking for girls on Plenty of Fish. But anyway,
that's because you don't like that smell. That smell in you.
I don't think anyone likes the fishy smell. No one likes any.
Nobody likes the fishy smell, but
Even
it
fishermen.
triggers you when you think about it.
Even fishermen are like,
yeah. Plenty of
I didn't
fishes.
even
There's other
think
fish in the
about
sea.
that. I
Other fish in the
didn't
sea.
even think about that.
yeah,
other fish.
Take
in
your
the sea.
profile down. But what I was just essentially going to say, matches happen. People meet. They do get married. And some sites tout that as their thing. I believe it was Hinge that touts this is the app that must be deleted or whatever.
Must be deleted.
Some version of that. This is the app designed to be deleted.
Yeah.
That's what it was. All of that's cool. And I believe matches happen. I'm one of those people where y'all say numbers game is a thing. I meet people in bars. I meet people every day. you meet people. All of that's cool.
How
I
did you
think
meet your girlfriend?
at McDenton's.
Same bar.
Yeah.
Really?
She knew
Yes.
other friends that I had. Huh?
Like on the same night?
No. We're about
Oh.
a year, couple years apart. Yeah, confused
I
apart.
met my
yeah.
girl through some friends I had met at that same bar. Other friends I met at the bar.
I'm just saying, McDenton's Irish Pub in Soho is a magical bar. Mostly all my friends met their
People
significant
are
other there, and
out
they're married.
talking, and
They're
they're
married.
Just, like, I love that.
Hey, I'm just saying, here's the deal, and we're not quite done with this just yet. But I'm just saying,
stuck here on the is it good or nah.
I'm just saying that y'all can still meet guys out in the bar. I feel like online dating for men is a tool to have sex. And
Yeah,
for women,
but
I feel
Mama
like y'all
doesn't
can.
want to always go to the bar. I don't want to always go to the fucking bar at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like, can we go to lunch? Like, can a girl go
Okay.
to lunch in the middle of the day and then
Go
I
to
have
brunch.
That does bring me to
There's
my
dudes at brunch too.
That brings me to my next question. You
It's
you
always
both
a bar. I get the bar.
Adrian mentioned a coffee date, and Mel just mentioned brunch or lunch. Is there a scenario like what's the dating ask like? Do y'all are women saying, "Hey, can we meet here?" Or is it official first date? Let's both get really dressed up. Like how do you know the level of what? Should I throw on a suit or should I show up in some flip flops, some jeans?
Well, that depends on the people. There are people that love to wear suit and ties and have a yacht that they have on the weekends. I am chill, and I'll probably be wearing Nike.
I mean, Mel is from Wick City. We wear flip flops with our suits.
Yes, we did. You know what I mean? But you would know that already if they're your type of person. If they're going to wear a 3-piece suit. I mean, we can go talk, but
are there guys taking fancy dates? Are you going to Eddie? I don't know where y'all from. If y'all from Tampa, Eddie V's? Are y'all going to Ocean Prime, Season 52?
I put
too
on
much.
my profile that we can
She's like,
do
made the ugly
brunch,
face.
go to the beach, get drinks. Sometimes I'd rather not do a sit down dinner date the very first time I'm meeting someone, because we might get there, I don't feel the chemistry or you don't feel the chemistry, and now I got to get through an entire dinner, and I'd rather not do that. If things go well, especially if it's an earlier date, we can then choose to continue the date later if we want to. But I prefer to keep it casual. Now, sometimes I'll match with a guy and he's like, no, I want to take you to dinner. I had a guy, he was like, I prefer, go to a show. And we went to a music show and we ate first.
Red flag.
Which is nice. But I mean, it's not required. It's not.
The red flag.
Why?
We don't generally want to take you to a show and a dinner. That's somebody flexing.
Oh, no. If he got money.
He had tickets to a blues show, and he was like, I think you'll like this. And it was a really good show. I didn't even really think I would enjoy the music, but I did. It was a great first date.
I want to take my girl to a blues show now.
I would have went. Blue, what's his name?
That'd be so fun.
It was really
I
good.
don't think she she might like jazz. I don't know.
Jazz is amazing.
I love jazz. I
listen
love
to
jazz.
blues, but it was a great show. The bands that played, they were really good.
I just wanted to say,
was it Ruby Elixir and St. B?
No, it was at a performing arts center.
All right.
Okay.
So I do want to ask some questions. So PA Jerry's telling us to wrap it up and get to the point. I did want to ask some things for y'all real quick because I asked some things of our guys that weren't on the show. So I'll say one quick. So the consensus of them is that when they swipe right, it is swiping right solely for looks. 100%. It's just looks. I like the way that person looks, and I'm swiping right because of it. What makes y'all swipe right, Mel?
I mean, Adrian, do you want to go first? You want me to? Sorry.
Oh, wow. I said Mel first, but you can go ahead and throw it to Adrian if you want to. You need time to think about it?
I just felt like I've been talking more than Adrian, so I feel bad.
No, y'all about equal. Y'all
okay.
Yeah. Actually, Claude's been talking the most. We should tell him to shut up.
I mean, I think that everyone has a preference, right? Everyone knows what they like, what they don't like. You have to imagine and it's not shallow you have to imagine yourself kissing this person as well as doing other things with this person. And if you're not sexually attracted to them, it's got to be a full body fuck yes for me to want to be with you. You know what I mean? Like it needs to be full body, like.
So looks? That's what's making you swipe right? 100% looks?
Well, yeah, I'm looking at the picture and it, yeah. And then if I'm like, oh, okay, hold on a second. And then I read a little bit more and they're like, oh, I don't own a passport. Bye, bitch. Out of there.
I don't own a passport, but I'm a cultured individual.
Never had a reason to get one yet.
She don't care. She's like, no,
you don't want to. It's one thing to not have one, but if you don't want one,
No,
Oh,
you
yeah,
said
that's
don't
different.
own is not I don't want. It's I just don't own one.
Yes. Okay. Sorry.
See,
So yeah, it's like
You
no,
messing with
not
dudes with kids, they
interested.
may or may not have the permission to get a passport.
Oh boy.
I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a me
You know
joke.
what I mean? Of
It's a me
course,
joke.
everybody. I don't feel any type of way if that's what all the guys say. It's on looks. We like things that look good too. Like
Okay,
you know?
but it's not just looks for ladies. I'm trying to be clear.
Nah, dudes be ugly. Even
Because I
the
feel
nice-looking
like
dudes.
you're saying looks, but then you said about passport. Is there any other non-negotiables
Well, the
before we
looks
go to
will
Adrian?
catch you,
I feel like
right?
teeth.
Like
Teeth is important.
Teeth, yeah. Hair.
No. Why are you trying to slander me?
Because I mentioned hair, and I know it's a soft spot for you.
It's not.
for me, my non-negotiable is you have to be over 6 foot tall. Call
That's
me
because
shallow.
you're
Now I'm
6
not.
foot
Call me
tall.
Now I'm
whatever
not.
you want. Call me shallow Sally.
No.
You know
gotta
what?
be
When
over
I
6 foot tall.
when I make
That's
my
why
ghost,
you're on Bumble, because Bumble lets you put your height, right?
I put my height on everything because I want
But-
everyone to know that's
yeah,
my
you can freeze
non-negotiable.
it.
Yeah.
Free right.
Right.
When I make my ghost profile, I'm gonna put 6 foot with lifts.
Ghost profile.
A ghost profile.
Yeah, 6 foot with lifts. Salute. 6'3" with lifts.
What app is this that they're going to allow you
What
to
is
make a
ghost?
ghost profile?
Oh, you know, like on Twitter where you be on an account that ain't yours, like
Uh-huh.
a fake account.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking like
Oh,
ghosts
like
are
a
normally.
Finsta.
Mhm.
Okay.
Good Tinsta.
Yeah, I
don't
got
know.
it, I got it, I
I'm
got
not
it.
young enough to do what
All
I
right, so
just tried to do.
so Mel is saying like, hey, she's making sure your profile doesn't say stupid shit like you don't have a passport and you want to hike and stuff like that. But she's lying. It's just about looks. Adrian, what's yours?
Never stop bringing up.
The first thing is looks, and then once I've swiped on the looks thing, then I'll go back and read the profile, and if the stuff there's stuff in the profile that I don't like, I'll just unmatch.
Mm-hmm.
What's the weirdest thing you guys have ever seen in a profile?
Usually just weird sex stuff. Oh,
In a
I
profile?
want this
It's like a
sexually.
dick pic in the
Yeah,
profile.
some guys. Yeah, and I'm hey, put it out there. I can easily swipe left. And then some guys do it, and I'm like, awesome, going that
What?
way.
Mel, what's the weirdest thing you ever saw in a profile?
I mean, I don't want to sound insensitive, but like just with like somebody in a casket, like they were at a funeral.
Wait,
and it
what?
was, like, I don't know if it was like their grandma, their mom, or something, and like maybe they're showing
Bullshit.
their mom's boy.
No,
I
you're
don't
lying.
know.
You're making that up.
I don't know.
You're making that up. Nobody put a casket picture in their profile picture for a dating site.
These are your friends probably that you don't know about. You think you know your homeboy so well.
Dude, I swear to
Mel, I
God.
thought we
Think
weren't going
you
to
know
tell
your
people I did
friends so
that.
well.
I
Also,
didn't
Mel,
want to tell people I did that.
Also, Mel, I have a very small network of friends that are male and single. Just FYI, but
It's like 2.
it's like 2, yeah, and one is not really single, but yeah, like yeah. So anyhow,
Don't do that to me.
I'm not doing that to you. I listen. I would love you. I would love to hook us
Wait,
up, but I
we
just don't
just
have
gonna
any
speed past the
resources.
coffin shit.
Look, I'm not speedy past it. That's
Was
ridiculous.
he in the pit with the coffin? It was just a coffin.
Yes. It
So
was
dead-
like this. Like
on the
So
dead
it wasn't like
homies.
Halloween or nothing.
On the dead homies.
Oh, that's
He
crazy.
wanted you to know he cared about his people.
well,
So
yeah,
one of the
it's like,
guys.
maybe he was showing me he's like a mama's boy and like he loves his mama and like maybe that was his grandma. But I just
This
felt
is terrible,
very
but
awkward.
I need a
felt
new mom.
Very weird.
This is so bad.
Adrian, what's the weirdest thing you ever saw in a profile picture? Did you say it already? You said dick stuff. You said sex stuff, right?
Yeah, it's usually just some weird. Oh, I really like this. I don't know. If it's weird, I'm just like left. I don't spend a lot of time on it.
So one of the guys
There's
I
a
talked
lot
to,
of group photos. Like I don't know who like people post a lot.
y'all do that
of
too,
group
from what I
photos.
understand, though. Girls do that a lot too, with the couple of the groups. You don't even know who the girl is.
Oh,
Every
that's
picture is a
maybe
group.
they do. I'm not. Yeah, maybe you're right. I don't because I'm not looking at the girls' profiles. I don't. But
Can
I
an
don't.
ugly
I have
dude
pictures
hide
of
though?
me.
If
Can
I'm
I-
ugly, can I hide amongst my cute friends?
You
I'm
hide in
like-
every single pictures that we do without light.
Wait, y'all don't know about the ideology that if you ugly and you hang with somebody cute, it bring your average up. So you with a squad, they got 6 packs, you just fat in the middle.
So I always knew that's why you
I can't
hung
be
out
fat
with
in the
me.
middle.
I always knew that's why you hung out with me.
With you,
My homie thing.
I've never taken a
God.
picture with
High
you.
five, high five
That's
me.
why I hang with Jerry.
High five me. Oh, me too. Me too.
If Jerry got a 6-pack, we got a 3-pack.
Jerry in between us looking like a inverse ice cream sandwich. Sorry. So the guys that I talked to, they said one of the things that they saw was they matched with a dog once, which was hilarious to me. And I said, and you actually swiped right on a dog? And he's like, yeah, but yeah, they matched with a dog. But apparently, what it was somebody trying to get the dog adopted, which is a pretty good. That's a pretty good, right?
Okay.
You take a dog adopted
That's kind of funny.
because apparently on the apps you can put that you have pets and stuff, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Right.
Mhm.
All right, the other thing was
I would appreciate the comedy there. I might have adopted the dog.
no, you wouldn't have.
I show up to the date, the dog show up. They be like, actually,
have 2 dogs. You
it's
wanna
a whole
adopt one?
thing. I'd be like, you know what, little homie, come home with me.
Great, you can go home with one of my dogs tonight.
I bring him back to your house. I leave him here.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yes.
The other thing was girls that have children in their profile pictures. That's odd.
Happens a
Like
lot with
their
women,
kids.
men too. Men have a lot of men have their kids in their pictures, which I'm okay with because then I'm like, oh, that must be how old they are left. So I'm happy when they have the pictures.
That's crazy.
Awesome. You have a
You guys are
5-year-old
going
Left. She didn't even go left. She
Yeah,
went
she's just-
left.
I feel like she did it on her phone too. I feel like she did like
I appreciate when they put the
Remember,
photos in there.
The ninja, the chop ninja.
So-
I mean, it
so-
shows that they're like maybe a good father and active dad, and they want to let you know that they're present. So if you don't like kids and you don't like whatever, at least
Yes.
it's up
Put
front.
it in there.
I think for a
Yeah.
bit. I think for men, it's a ploy.
Oh, so-
For
yeah.
women, it's women probably shouldn't do it.
It's
I'm
like
just saying, being
having a
honest,
dog.
women should probably not put their kids in the pictures.
Yeah, women probably should not.
Don't put the kids in
But
the
wouldn't
pictures.
Yeah,
the
I don't
guy
think
want to
women
know
should
if
do
she
it,
has
but
kids
I
or
don't think.
not?
If you want him to swipe left, yes. That's an instant left for me. If I was single,
No,
that's an instant left for me.
Some dudes might write it. She busy. She
Do you
ain't got
think
a lot of
guys
time
are
to be
writing-
asking me questions?
Some guys
Right.
have. I mean, a lot of guys. I mean, if a lot of women have kids, that means there's a lot of guys that have kids because they had them together. So there's
Oh,
a lot
shit.
of
We talk about the same people. It's the
Yes.
same couples.
you're
Y'all
talking
swiping on the
about-
dudes
you know
and we
what I
swiping
mean?
on-
Like they probably have kids. Like a lot of
It's the
people.
same
have,
kid.
A lot of people have kids. A lot of people have kids. And
A
if
So-
lot of people have kids. Like men complain about women having kids, but like there's a lot of men who have kids. It just is what it is.
It's
they
like
made a
50-50.
kid with
It has to be
someone.
50-50.
Yeah, but some men go out for milk and never come back.
Hey, Jit be on
Um,
both profiles. He's like, I'm on Tinder on the male side and the female,
And the female
side.
side,
I be meeting people. That's what the little kid said. He got a cigarette. He's like, I be meeting people.
wow.
Anyway, go ahead.
The last thing was people who have what appears to be former or maybe current significant others in the picture. What is that about? Girls like hugging up on like I guess a guy that may look like a boyfriend or ex-boyfriend or something. Y'all see any guys doing that? Are there any girls in the pictures of the profiles of the guys that
Wait,
you
there's
swipe
no
right on?
throuple search?
Yeah. Some every once in a while you'll come across it. But I mean, there are also people who are poly on websites. And so
That's
a
true.
lot of times that's their clue. They're letting you know this is my boyfriend or this is my girlfriend because they're swingers or they're poly or they're whatever.
That makes
So
sense.
if I see that, I'm like, awesome. Again, I can swipe left because they're probably poly.
Damn, you swiping left on two people.
Well, how do you
Shit.
know? What if
Her
you
swipe
like
left
the way the
ratio is
guy
crazy,
looks and he
bro.
turns out, hey, that's my sister?
Why would you?
Well, usually they'll say that. Like if it's
Yeah,
their
in the
family
caption.
member, they're like, that's my sister in that photo. That's
Oh,
my
I see.
mom.
I see.
Yeah, they
I see.
they'll say
I've never been on a dating site, but I'll be damned. Salute to my little sis. Salute to my mother. I love them both. They're beautiful women.
They're not
They
gonna be in
ain't
the profile.
getting in my profile.
No.
This is me
Yeah.
time.
You guys, so
And
what are you putting in your bio lines? What are you guys are single tomorrow. God
Oh my
forbid.
God.
God
I
forbid.
did not have time to make it, but I thought about that. What would you put in your bio line?
What's in it? What's
You're
your
single tomorrow.
profile pic?
Is this
What
the line? Like
what
this
do
is
you
the
want
headline
us
of my
to know?
resume?
It's like your title of the article about you.
introduction.
Yeah, like
Title of the article about
the
you.
header of my
Yeah,
resume.
right.
I don't know. I think I'm super smart with words, but super smart with words.
That would actually be
dumb
one
as
super
hell.
smart word. No, that'd be good. That's a
I
good one.
drink and I know things.
I drink. Oh no, you stole, motherfucker. See, you stealing shit. I'm a plagiarizer.
No.
That's what it would say.
I wasn't expecting this question. Great question.
Yes, it
It
is.
would be something simple to the point, like in touch with your feelings.
Also, I like black licorice, so don't swipe left. Right. Excuse
Oh,
me.
Belle swiped right on me, but then she saw I was 5'9", and she's like, "Nah."
He also likes black licorice. You have to.
Now
you have
I'm
to
left.
put that on your profile that you like black licorice.
So
Me
does
being
my
5'9" will get me
mother.
lefted.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You and my mom can hang out.
Your mom like black licorice?
Loves
Wait, no,
it.
that feels like a coded thing. Your mom like black licorice, you like black men. That's something there. I got
How do you know her mom don't like black men?
Mel, I have a girlfriend. Calm down.
How do you know her mom doesn't like black men?
Oh, that's the code, Claude.
Oh,
That's what I was alluding
Oh
to.
Sorry.
my goodness.
I like licorice too. Be
Yeah.
eating licorice off, about to throw
All right.
up. just
So
to prove
so
it to
one
me.
quick thing. So
Wait,
so,
what was yours?
So I'm gonna say mine, and you can tell me what you think mine is, like I did yours.
I would like to hear y'all's too if y'all want to share.
Oh yes, if y'all don't mind sharing. Mine would say asshole, but you're gonna have a good time. Also, I don't like dogs.
That's a
Oh,
long
you
ass-
are out of there, bro.
And you like white
Bye.
girls?
Right.
All the white girls
Leave.
swiping left on your ass. Get out of here. Collective bulks like
But no.
that.
It says I don't like dogs, but I lived with 3 for
Nope,
9
it's
years.
too long a bio.
No.
No.
It's
Not
like
that one?
16
No.
characters. You doing
No,
too much.
it's like 16. It's only 16 characters to put in the bio.
I made that up.
No, you got a lot in there.
No, honestly, mine would
Paragraphs.
literally.
I
Mine
was
would,
reading dissertations. I read a lot of stuff.
No, see, that nobody is swiping right on that person.
I be talking.
That's too much.
I have plenty of stuff in my bio, and I get plenty of swipes.
So
on that
dudes
note,
are going to read more. I be talking a lot, and I could tell when people.
Dudes
check
are not
out-
going to read more.
When people check
No,
out
they're
in
not.
real life,
People
I'm
are
not typing more
nosy.
than that.
Dudes
People
are
are
not
nosy.
going to read more. Dudes
I
are
agree.
going to. You ever get a long email and go, nah, they just going to have to tell me this in a meeting. It's way too long. Dudes are not going to do that.
That's what you
Women
said.
are going to read. Dudes are not going to read.
I'm
But
You
reading.
can
if
act
you guys
like
don't
all
mind
women
sharing,
are the same or all women are the same. Guys read some guys don't. I can tell they haven't read my profile because
Right.
they're asking me stuff that I put. But I
At
have
the
a lot of
beginning.
guys who go, oh, I read this in your profile, or I see you like this. So there's plenty of guys who are reading the profile.
Yeah.
And there's going to be women who won't read a profile too. Don't assume women will read there are women who won't read it, and there's women who will. But again, this is how you find your person, because the guys who are going to read the profile, we're probably going to be more compatible mentally anyway.
So you reading the profile?
I'm a
That's what
nerd.
you're saying?
you're reading all of the profiles, no matter how
I
long it
read.
is.
I always read
Fascinating.
profiles.
Yeah.
The profiles are like reading someone's diary. Whether I like them or not, I'm reading. Like I love knowing what people are doing and up to, even if I
So
don't like
short and.
I'd imagine if a dude wrote a long profile,
That's
the
what I'm
girls
saying.
are going to read it.
I
But if
love
a
it.
girl wrote a long profile, I'd be like, "This,
Nah.
my ex was talking a lot, and
Yeah.
I'm a
Red flag.
Yeah,
Red
and then
flag,
that's,
too long.
and then
That's
that's
fine.
how I would know I'm not compatible with y'all.
Yes.
If a
Can
guy
these
who
dating
reads
apps
my
get red flag
profile, who
buttons?
read it, and he messaged me and said stuff about my profile, that's the guy I'm more likely to talk to.
Mhm.
And that
I think-
happens.
I think that these dating apps should have a little box that pops up when you swipe left to somebody, and so you can tell them why you swipe left.
like ADP, like when you get
Yeah.
fired, like
Oh,
exit
Yeah, this is
interview.
why.
Like when you
Feedback.
don't get the job. When you don't
When you
get
don't
the
get a
job.
job, feedback.
Sorry.
I swipe left because you're 5'9".
I swipe
No,
left because you're
because-
5'9". That's what you would get every time.
Be taller.
Nobody
Yeah.
wants that. Nobody
Yes.
wants to hear why they were told no from someone who just
Dudes
swiped.
do.
Could you
Dudes
imagine?
Males
most
do.
certainly do.
You
Males
do?
would-
I
One
know.
hundred- Yeah. Well, hold on.
Confident males.
You're right. Confident men want
Confident
to.
males.
Absolutely.
If I ever got
Okay,
swiped left in my
okay.
entire life, anybody I've ever met could come back and be like, I would have dated your butt, and I'm like, yeah, do tell.
Also, you don't want to date a non-confident man.
No
Let's be real.
way.
You don't want to date a man that's not confident. So,
Well, not confident dude is just gonna tuck his tail and go be
Right.
fuckboy over
and,
there.
and blow up, cars and
Right.
like destroy Tinder and stuff like
Oh, that's
that.
extra. That's
That is mad extra.
That's some January
Very
6th
extra.
shit. What are y'all's in
Before
whatever
we get
site
outta
you
here,
feel like
yes.
sharing?
If you don't mind, share your best bio or something you've used in the past.
See, now you're putting pressure on them. Share any bio you ever made.
That's what I'm saying.
I have long bios, so I'm not one of those
Okay.
people with a tagline. I have a bunch of stuff in my bio. I'm
Adrian,
a long
you
bio
are-
chick.
You are
ask
very
for an
intelligent.
oratorical contest.
Give us the cliff notes.
She
Give
going
us
back to church
give us
days.
Adrian's
It's
bio
just
for
a list
dummies.
of things that like I put in there that I really love the beach. I put
Okay.
on there that I am 420 friendly.
All
I
right,
put
dope.
on there that
Really good.
I like to travel. I like to read books. I put on there I love Star Trek. I have on there one of them that I don't want kids, and I'm looking for people either who don't want kids or have older kids. And and what I'm looking for in a relationship, that I put on there that I'm just looking for a long-term relationship where we treat each other well, and that's it. I'm not looking for marriage. Just a little glimpse into me. That's what I put
Yeah.
on there.
Adrian, if you met me out hiking and my girl wasn't there, you might match with me, but my girl would be there. So sorry. Apologize for your miss.
Mel,
Girls be out hiking apparently. I'm never letting them go.
dude. Honestly, I'm going to tell
That's
every
just
single guy I know
outside.
go hiking.
Catch us
Although-
all outside.
But you don't even. I don't want to tell where you live at, Mel. But you don't live like anywhere. You don't live where there's flat land. You live where there's actual
Oh,
like
you gotta
hiking land.
you gotta hike to get to her house from
You
the
guys
parking
don't
lot.
Yeah.
walk? Y'all don't go out and like walk a bridge or walk the beach?
There is a little place called Riverwalk in Tampa now, and I will walk on the
That's a great
Riverwalk.
place. That's
It's
great.
fantastic.
I
Or
ride bikes
Bayshore.
out there.
That's 6 whole miles
Great.
one way.
I ain't
Yeah,
walking.
that's
I
what
ride
I
amazing.
do.
Get out there.
Plane, a nice plane. I
let
do.
Do
let
it.
Mel tell. Well, because your girl make you.
No, I
Single Claw
no.
ain't never walked no
She does not.
Riverwalk once.
Oh, that's true. Go ahead.
Single Claw
Single
walking down
Claw
the
walk to the bar and back at a liquor store. That's
Imagine me
about it.
just like with my girl watching. Is that Claw walking by herself?
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry,
Or-
Mel. Go ahead.
go ahead.
What's your bio?
What's
No,
your
no,
bio
I
say?
think well, I moved to the South. I'm in Nashville, which is like, it's a big city, but I felt like I had to be pretty
Big city.
clear in my bios being here, if that makes sense, like that I am 420 friendly, because you got a mix of a whole bunch of different
It's Florida.
thinking people.
Mhm.
in this
Oh, you're in
area, so I
Tennessee,
had to be very clear in my bio. Like,
There's some honkies up in Tennessee. Let's just say it. You can say it. There's some honkies in
Huh?
Tennessee. There's some honkies in Tennessee, and you're not about that honky life. It's okay.
That's
You can
right.
say
I
it.
mean,
No.
you know how close Plant City is to Tampa, so
Yeah, Clark be flexing.
there's
No, I'm saying. Go ahead.
There's some
shout out
country
to
folk out
everybody.
here too, bro.
Sorry, didn't mean
True.
to put Plant City down like that. But
Nah,
you know
I
what I
join
mean?
you in
It's
that.
like I had to be a little like I'm not
Mhm.
religious, and there's a lot of people that go to church here, and
Yeah.
really, like, I'm not religious. I don't believe in that. If you believe in that, great, but I'm not God fearing, and it's not my title, and that happens a lot here. So I had to make sure that I put like not religious, definitely spiritual, psychedelic friendly, 420 friendly, the type of music that I like. That I do like hiking, Claude, and I like to go to the beach, and I like the sunsets, and I like all that hippy dippy shit.
Shake it.
But yeah, I try to like be just to show people, even like
A
my
snapshot of you.
style. I wear floor length hot pink faux fur coats randomly on a Thursday night, so you got to be okay with that because I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like, so I try to show like my personality as much as possible.
Yeah. I have my Instagram link to my dating profile, so they get a big glimpse into my life just through that alone.
Oh, and I thought about that. So I noticed that the Instagram, like somebody told me that, like the Instagram links go into the I guess what the profile or something. You put your actual Instagram link there.
Yeah,
and
or
there are
Facebook
still
dating
guys
too.
that do that have girlfriends. There are
Are
still
y'all
guys
verified
that
check too? Do y'all verify check too?
What does that mean?
Apparently, that's how
We
you
learned about that today.
We learned about that's how you like tell people
Make
that you're
sure
not,
that I'm not like
Russian or something.
Tinder's making sure people aren't catfishing.
Right.
I'm not a
Oh.
bot. Here's 40 pictures of me.
Yeah.
And my
Oh,
ID.
yeah, you have to answer a lot of questions, and
Would y'all swipe left on the non-verified account? I guess is what I was
That's a good
curious.
question. Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't even. Mel didn't even know
I
about
don't
it.
think you can make an account that's not. They have to verify you. I don't think. Can they?
Bella's not on Tinder.
Tinder has a way where
Bella's not on
they
Tinder.
verify you by you submit. You have to get on live, and then they they look at you, and then they compare that with your photos and to see if the facial recognition matches up. That's how Tinder does it. I think Bumble might do it too. Yeah, Bumble does it too. I haven't been on Bumble in a little while, but they do it too. Facebook dating app, they don't have the verified thing.
So, because Facebook verified you through all your information. We knew who you was gonna vote for. You voted for. We know it's you.
Right.
Both of you, single ladies, just woke up. They stumbled into the pour up, and they're like, "Oh shit, dating sites is lit," because Adrian and Mel said so. Which one are you recommending? Only one. Which one? Where do I go for the thing?
I can't. You can't. I can't because
I have to-
I will literally. I saw completely different men on Bumble that I saw on Hinge.
So do you recommend
I think
Hinge
you
and
just
Bumble?
kind of have to try different ones out and see which one has the match of men that you prefer and which one you like to use.
That's like saying you can only go to the same bar every single night.
I was going to ask that. Do you still recommend the bar?
Yes. Oh my. Yes. Meeting somebody out in their element, like in your element, you can vibe. Oh my God. Of course. I love meeting people in person.
I just believe not in limiting to yourself. Meet them however you want to meet them. The app, the bar, in person. Don't limit yourself. Just however you meet a person. Awesome.
Final thought to the ladies that say online dating is fucking up my life and I cannot find a man online. What's your final thought, Mel?
Look in the mirror. You're the common
Ooh.
denominator in every single one of your problems, babe. That's a tough pill to swallow, honey. I've swallowed it. Sexual innuendo, sorry. I swallowed that pill. But look in the mirror.
That's in your dating profile, I hope.
Yes.
No.
Dudes will be like, "Oh shit, she like
swallowed it.
hiking
And she swallows.
Okay, right.
That's the thing. If everyone's having problems, then chances are you
Check
are
yourself.
the problem.
Bars.
Yo.
Before I let y'all fully go, a couple of noteworthy sites that
Go
I
ahead.
saw during my research. Y'all name some of the dope ones. You got your eHarmonies, your Match, Bumble, Hinge, Tinder. Alternative sites like Grindr for same sex. I believe it was OkCupid that also asked a bunch of what do you identify as, what do you search for questions to allow
Bumble
LGBTQ
was
type
doing that.
interactions.
Bumble
If Bumble
was
was
doing
too.
it too. I think
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah, Bumble does
great.
it.
And I think
Just to give-
Tinder has also moved into LGBTQ.
This
Yeah.
is dope. Salute to the
Yeah.
LGBTQ plus.
Yeah.
We are
Facebook
community.
allies.
does. I'm sure Facebook does too.
Y'all already mentioned Plenty of Fish, which is a terrible name for a website to look for girls for. Farmer Wants a Wife.
Oh, I should get on that one.
Oh, they
I don't think-
outside.
yeah.
Again,
Yeah, they outside.
Again, well,
Yes.
actually, there are a lot of black farmers, Mel. So
Yes,
yeah,
there
definitely get
are.
on that. A lot of black farmers out here nowadays.
Outside. Meetaninmate.com. You like black dudes? That's terrible, but I said
Whoa.
it. I
That
said
is
it. I said it.
Whoa.
I said, and we all black here, except Mel. It's a real website. You can.
You know
it's like
what?
pen paling in 2021.
I'm gonna,
2022.
you know what? There is a positive change program that's in California that takes the men that are like getting ready to get out, and they bring all the shelter dogs there.
I
and
love that
they
idea.
Mel, you dating the
train-
guy on the
oh,
positive change.
So beautiful, you guys. I'm gonna send you the Instagram. It's so beautiful. I cry, and the men have to learn how to like do public speaking, and they have to talk about their dog, and they have to write papers about.
She
their
about to cry right now
experience.
talking about it.
Oh my god! So I would talk to them and just support them. I mean, I'd have to go on a date and see if they've changed, but if they did their time,
You know what's
and
crazy?
I
Yeah, I
gotta
believe her.
You know who invented that site?
Who?
Inmates. It was like, we go get white chicks to cry. At
Oh
us.
my God.
All I need to get is a dog, and I'm in. She over here crying.
But
I'm
they
like, yeah, no,
swear-
I'm
they
reformed.
wanted to. These men have turned their lives around, and they're, you know what I mean? Like,
Yo,
ugh.
Mel, you the real one.
I'm not
what's
gonna
the
totally
last
clown.
one?
I appreciate your passion and emotionality about that. I believe people can change. I believe that it's like when soldiers come home. When inmates have dogs, I feel you. I get a little misty too, but I'm in a relationship, so
What's the before? So I think we only have time for one more. What was that?
No, it was
that
only
one? There's one more that we talked about though.
Oh, I wasn't gonna share that.
Share that one, please. Please share that
Wait,
one.
There was datemydog.com.
No, not that one.
I know it wasn't. Datemydog.com was one.
Share it, please.
You gonna make me do this?
Yes.
You talk while I get it.
No, I don't know the name of it.
I'm about to get it.
Mel, I'm mad at you for like saying that you're definitely going to be on the inmate.com.
She did.
Thing. 100%.
No,
Adrian, you
I'm
going
gonna be
on
on
the
the
inmate
positive-
site?
Inmates
No.
are outside. They're
Adrian,
not hiking.
no, why not?
No.
Why not?
I'm not going to be going on the inmate site.
No.
Hey, they're dead
Not
to
going on
society and ready to be out
inmates.com.
here to mingle. No,
I wish
Okay.
them. I wish them best.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, there it is. This is what.
I remember what
Go
you're
ahead.
talking about.
Yes.
This is terrible.
This is awful. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Herpesfish.com.
Is
I've
it
never
real?
heard of that. Is it
It
a
is
real,
real.
site or is it like a
I'm
joke site?
Googling this.
Real site. It says the idea
Mel, why are
behind
you
this
Googling
terrible.
it?
This terrible
Why
site.
not? I Google porn.
Okay, I'm just making sure you're not Googling it for like
Sometimes you
to
Google.
join.
Uh,
I don't want to see if it's real. Well, they
I
have
got
enough
you.
support
There
for
are plenty
people
of
that
fish in the
have that.
sea, but not as many with herpes. The site eliminates all awkward conversations about your STD and lets you meet others in the same condition. Of all the dating sites for your current partner to
Here's their
catch
spokesman
on,
on the camera right now.
this might be the worst. Real deal site from a like this is vetted, and I clicked date skaters, which is funny. Yeah, yeah. If you have it, I guess.
Mike, look at the camera so they know the spokesman.
No, this ain't no spokesman. I ain't gonna fucking herpes.
Jay, cut
But
it back
salute
to
to,
the-
if they're gonna pay me, salute to dateherpes.com or what is it? Herpes meat or
Yeah.
plenty of fish? Plenty of herpes.
Plenty of herpes.
Salute to plenty of herpes.
I'm mad it's called
and for
Plenty
all
of
those
Herpes.
afflicted, I understand that you made mistakes and y'all can meet each other and make mistakes together.
I will. on that note, ladies, from the bottom of our hearts, we greatly appreciate you being on the Portal Podcast today and illuminating this whole online dating craziness for Mike and I. We will have you back on whenever y'all are available, as you know, on the Portal Podcast. We will let you go maybe swipe right or left. We'll see.
Are y'all
Yes.
swiping after this episode?
We'll
Y'all
see.
swiping?
We'll
Send,
see.
send us your worst link on our IG. Send
Yes.
it to us and we'll talk about that.
We'll talk
next
about
week.
it. Yes, send us your worst.
Worst
I
Like,
want to see
shit.
a crazy profile.
Screenshot us some crazy profiles that
Okay,
you
so
fall into. Yeah.
screenshot something. Okay.
No, do that too. Okay.
Okay.
All right, ladies.
All right.
Thanks for being on. We
Bye.
appreciate you.
Bye.
All
Hey,
right.
They set us straight.
They set us straight, man.
It went hard though.
You got to get rid of them, though.
No, I'm gonna leave them there while I talk about them.
Okay, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
I forgot I had to do that.
You
That's
did.
what it was.
You do.
Salute, ladies.
You got a job. Thank you, Mel. Guys, on that note, it's
Usually
time.
they hang up and it just goes away.
They usually do.
They
On
was
that
like,
note,
they
guys,
was like, he talking that shit. I like what he talking about.
it's drinks on. All right, y'all.
Welcome to the port. No,
on this week's Drinks of Me, it's going to call for 2 ounces of tequila, 1 ounce of lime juice, 1/2 ounce of Blanca rum, 3 mint springs, and 1.5 ounces of club soda. The mint springs, I'm sorry, Michael, a little bit chopped up in there. Apologize here. This is called a mojito margarita. This is the Tampa version because we actually use Blanca rum. There's another type of rum that the regular version uses, but it's a mixture of a mojito and a margarita in honor of Jose Cuervo's wife's birthday. That was just on Monday, I believe, National Margarita Day. If you didn't know this, Jose Cuervo actually invented the margarita, named after his wife, in blah, 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 blah year. I don't know the year, but there's a year that he did it. It's a long time ago.
I thought you were blah, 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 her name.
No. Margarita Cuervo is her name.
Salute to Margarita.
Margarita Cuervo. This is the Mojito Cuervo. Like Margarita. Thank you, Jerry. I'm a little tipsy right now. In honor of both Jose Cuervo's wife and Tampa, our native Tampa, where we know rum reigns supreme. Hits hard. Hits very hard.
This made me want to salsa merengue a little bit.
Oh, does it?
Is there a bug flying around? Oh, that's your mouse.
That's my house? Is that what you said?
Mouse.
Oh, it's a mouse.
On the screen, I thought a bug was flying over
Jesus.
there. Bro, you drink this. This get you that.
This will get you there.
I don't want to go to work. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to work tomorrow. You know that bar. Y'all know that joint. I woke up this morning and listened to that.
Did you?
I love my job. This is a mojito margarita.
Mojito margarita. A nice blend of.
I just sip from this side.
Yeah, absolutely. Hit it up there.
Got nice lemony, zesty.
We're gonna be Vic in the house today, sitting on the Port podcast as we just went to Orlando.
He Mexican. He tested it. Good or not?
Is it good?
Good or not?
It hits it right. It hits it good, right?
Mexicans say it's good.
Yeah.
Mexicans say it's good.
Mexican says it's good.
Claude,
Thank
you got a good one here.
Finally, thank you. And I didn't even have to put Jaeger or licorice flavored liquor in it for Mike to like it.
Usually, I would have had to bring Michelle in here to vet the Mexicanness. But we got Vic. Salute to Vic.
We do have Vic.
PA Vic.
We do have Vic.
Which side you drink for? I want to kiss you.
Mike, I think it's time for last call, homie. Last call for alcohol.
Is on me first?
Yeah, if you want to go first. Hold on. Let me subscribe.
I am you. To the rock. Yo.
Go ahead, sir.
My last call is going to be short and sweet today.
Oh, nice.
Dating sites. My introduction to them was abrupt. Breach, if you will, to use a birth metaphor. It's one of those things where it got hot after I was already deep in my relationship. And I didn't know a lot about it. I heard a lot of stigmas and like a lot of people talk. They said it's a numbers game. And for the people not in, we hear a lot of bad results. And from those bad results comes bad slander, if you will. I was surprised to hear that there are good men on Tinder. I was surprised to hear that there were good men on any of these dating sites because I know how men think. And if I have to build a trap, my Acme trap gonna be lit. But if a trap is already there, I'm gonna just watch.
Yeah, you bought that trap game. You look like you were raised in a trap house. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I will also keep my last call very short. I'm a firm believer of the bar scene. I'm a firm believer of going out and meeting your people. And though my buddy Mel from high school literally said, "Hey, I love these apps, but I be here hiking." And I'm not going to make an app for y'all to stalk them. Don't do that. I don't care. But know that women be out here as well as on the apps, gentlemen. You don't have to be on the apps just trying to smash. If you're looking for love, or don't even looking for love. I wasn't looking for love, and I found the love of my life by just trying to be myself and going out to the bars. So just know that the apps are there for you, but the bars are still there for you too. You just have to be confident, know yourself, and know what you want. And at the end of the day, you might find a person that will be the one that you'll be with forever. Who knows? That's our online dating episode, guys. Like I said, we'll be from 1 to 6 in Plant City for it's called Vibe of the Village with Hidden Town Village. We'll be there and hanging out and getting a little bit of the coverage in. That's it.
Hidden Sound Village. Salute to y'all for having us out there. We're gonna bring y'all live coverage of dope music. I believe it's a rhyme, wine, poetry type
Rhyme
of
and wine, yeah.
While I'm thinking about it,
okay.
Your fancy cup here, you coffee drinkers.
Oh yeah.
Get your pour up mugs, bonfire, or the pour up at the Pour by G. Is it?
Did you know there's an Easter egg for this?
Where?
You know what the Easter egg is?
No.
Have you noticed the emblem only shows if you hold it how?
Like
with your left hand. That's the Easter egg. You didn't even know. Look
I
at
was
that.
drinking like this last week, and Michelle was roasting my ass. She's like, "You don't know how to hold a coffee cup." I was like, "I only drink tea with the British."
That's the Easter egg. Mike is left-handed, so I made the cup left-handed for the logo to show. It's an Easter egg for y'all.
Bonfire.com, Shit Division Media, or on at the pourup.com on IG.
No.
Not .com.
No.
At the Pour Up on IG.
Yes.
You can check us
Pour
out.
Pod.
It is the Pour Pod. We switched it.
We did.
We switched it. I might be drunk.
Yeah.
But I might not. I'm going to hold on to that. You might catch me hiking with my lady.
All right.
If you see me, deuces. If you want a sweater like Claude's with all our episode titles and the Pour Up logo, that's fire. And I am Mike Lake, aka Salt and Pepper Beer, aka Hillsboro Slim. Call me Yogi, no bear.
Oh Jesus,
I'm out.
Yo, I'm your boy CP34, aka the Big Dipper, aka British Montana. We'll see y'all next week.
I'm mad that you won't let me have Yogi. I've been doing yoga for a week.
You can't have it.
I've been doing yoga for a whole week.
You just can't have it.
It's been a week. I'm a yogi.
We out, y'all.
I'm a yogi, bro.
Pound greater.